Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Billy Donovan stepped down as head coach of the Chicago Bulls today after 6 seasons on the job and missing the playoffs 4 years in a row. On the courts tonight in the playoffs, Philadelphia at Boston, Portland at San Antonio, and Houston in L.A. to meet the Lakers. Baseball this evening, Cincinnati Reds will go for a 5th straight win as they continue their series in St. Petersburg against Tampa Bay. Reds a 1.5 lead atop the NL Central. Cleveland Guardians will have a half-game lead atop the AL Central, play the second of their series at home with Houston tonight. Columbus Clippers begin a series in Buffalo this evening on the ice in the National Hockey League playoffs. Montreal at Tampa Bay, Boston at Buffalo, Utah's at Vegas, and the LA Kings at Colorado. This update brought to you by BMI Federal Credit Union. Enjoy rates as low as 9.90% APR with a Visa Platinum credit card. Apply at bmifcu.org/Visa. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
You're about to enter a land of audio delight so awesome that you'll drop all important obligations to get your daily fix. Even Marconi, inventor of the radio, couldn't have imagined the pleasures that are about to invade your ear hole.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, there's no escape. Let's begin.
Paul, good afternoon.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Doing good, Mike.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
With special guests, Nicole Sheeran.
Yeah, dog.
Jen Winters.
I will kick you in the junk.
Jeff Rimmer.
I will be around to haunt you forever.
And Chris Collinsworth.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Broadcasting live from the corner of Cracky and Sacky.
Excuse me.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, Common Man. How are you?
The show is so girthy today. I don't know what to do. It's too much show. On a normal Tuesday, it's too much show.
I think you'll figure it out.
And today,
It's going to write itself, man.
I don't think there's going to be any time for smut.
What are you talking about?
We're not going to have time.
Why would you say something like that in the first minute of the show?
I don't see where we're going to have time.
There's always room for Jell-O, and there's always time for smut.
Teddy's not here today, so Rhymetime is producing the show. How you doing, Rhymetime?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
All right, here's the lineup for today. Jason's beef with Jayson Stark at 3:30. Normally, we talk to Jason on Monday, but he was very busy yesterday. He was getting a massage with Bob Kraft, so he will join us today.
Why was he getting a massage
3:30
with Bob? Where'd that one?
Rubbing a tug.
Yeah, I got it.
Inside the Buckeyes at 3:46. See you next Tuesday with Jen Winters at 4 o'clock. Jen had a little problem here in the office. She got into it with someone from the TV side, and there was a little bit
She
of
going at it with the old meat bat?
No, there was a little bit of an ugly scene.
Uh-oh.
Where she was called out on some behavior, so she's going to talk about that coming up at 4 o'clock.
Oh, I love this.
Rapid fire at 4:30, and Timmy Time at 5:30. What is the subject of Timmy Time today?
We're going to be taking a look at some of the wild NFL trades of yesteryear. I, in part, was looking at this because of the Sexy Dexy trade. And I will tell you, my son Jack, who's the big Bengal fan, the Bengal Jack back there, stoked out of his mind for this trade.
He should be.
Yeah, I mean,
you go out and get yourself a world-class defensive lineman?
We all agreed, like your take on the show, and you look at it from this standpoint, you're not going to get somebody that's that good right now at 10 overall. And that's what they were able to do, and they got him signed on for 3 years. So if you think if the off-the-field Dexter Lawrence is going to be fine and he's going to reach that level of play, even when he wasn't at his highest level, he was still a top 10 defensive tackle in the National Football League. And you had to do something on that side of the ball. And I'm seeing things from Dan Patrick, his sources saying that Joe Burrow kind of gave him the old ultimatum. Either you do something on defense or I'm going to be looking to leave this place. And that's very easy to believe. It should be like that. He should be calling a lot of the shots there in Cincy.
I think in society, we have a problem where we value picks a little bit too much. Oh, you can't get rid of the picks? Well, I need more picks. What did you get? Well, I got more picks. Right? Ask the Rams how their picks have worked out for them.
You keep just selling it down the river. Eventually
right.
You got to do something with them.
I'm not saying that you never have any picks, but the picks are currency. Whether it's currency to go get someone in the draft with that pick, or to use it to get someone who's established. The Bengals are using it on an established player who's 28 years old, who I think is still in the prime of his career and is going to be extra motivated to go out there and prove the entire league wrong. You desperately needed help.
And I saw something where they've had, I think they've been picking in the first round for something like 32 straight drafts.
The Bengals?
Yeah. I thought I heard that, and they have not had a very, high quality defensive first round draft pick, someone that has turned into, a Pro Bowl type of player in quite some time. So trade that, go and get somebody who has already achieved those levels. So Dexter Lawrence is a Bengal. I'll take a look at some more NFL trades of the past for Timmy Time at 5:30.
How many picks do you have? Oh, not as many picks as I have.
There will be some picks involved. I can assure you that.
The Crew are holding a 3:30 presser today where they expected to announce the NWSL team, the women's professional team, coming to Columbus. There was a big thing about, are they going to get the money approved? They want $50 million for practice facility and stadium renovations. Well, I guess they got that, or they're going to get that. And so we have a women's professional soccer team coming to Columbus, which, again, I think is great. I think it's awesome. Again, no, just like we had with Nationwide Arena, just like we have with a lot of big money issues in this city, $50 million just poof.
Poof, goes away.
Goes away without any sort of public vote whatsoever.
That's split between the county and the city, right? Franklin County is going to foot 25 mil of that, and Columbus is going to foot 25 mil of that.
Is that coming from the lost funds account, too?
Oh, yeah.
That the Haslams want?
What is that? The
found money, unused funds, whatever it is.
Unclaimed funds, for which I looked up, and I've got less than $10 or maybe even less than $1 in my name.
I got like $150.
And what'd you do? Did you go and claim it?
I claimed it, and they sent me a check.
Nice.
I think if it's over a certain dollar amount, you have to show ID and prove that you're you, but I didn't have to do any of that.
No, they just sent it to you.
They just sent it to me.
You just went to the website, clicked the box, and then they send that thing along? Does that just come from the state of Ohio? Ohio Treasury, whatever?
Something like that.
What'd you do? Did you go out to Hyde Park?
Oh, I spent, baby. It's gone.
So.
I spent it all.
150 is just... It's not enough to save it away, but it's a good amount to where you should just blow all of it on dinner.
I got my tax return yesterday.
Good. Same thing? We're going to blow it all?
It's all gone.
I
blew it before I came in today.
That's how it goes, right? I got myself a set of tires on Saturday, so most of the tax refund has already vanished.
Mike Vrabel talking today. Mike Vrabel has not really spoken publicly since the little thing with Diana Rossini came out. Would you like to hear from Mikey?
I sure would.
Now, this is his opening address. He wanted to get it out of the way before the draft. It's 2 minutes long, but we can pause and comment as we see fit. Here is former Buckeye, current Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel.
First, begin by saying thank you. Thank you for your patience that you've shown in a personal and private matter. For me and obviously everybody involved, I know that that's not easy for you, and I respect that, and I appreciate your efforts in doing so. I understand I could have addressed you guys sooner, but it was important to me to have a conversation with the players, which I did yesterday, very candidly, as we began our off-season program, which everyone is excited to be a part of. Stacey had mentioned the players' availability.
Is there a court stenographer next to him?
I think that's Buckeye basketball reporter Adam Jardy.
I was going to say,
the Mike Vrabel press conference. Is that Kramer when he's doing his role as an extra on Murphy Brown, just jamming into the keys?
Never my intention to have them speak to you or address you before I did. And so I asked him to come today and to talk with you. I also don't want to take away from our, the draft, the weekend of the draft. This is an important time for us, our organization, and the excitement and the joy that those players are going to have that we bring onto our football team.
I'll tell you, this is a whole lot of gobbledygook so far. It's
disorienting.
Let's get to the meat, Mike.
They're starting an amazing journey one that should be celebrated as we welcome them onto our team. With that being said, I've had some difficult conversations with people that I care about, with my family, the organization, the coaches, the players. Those have been positive and productive.
I find that hard to believe they've been positive. Come on. Yeah, I'm sure he sat down with Mrs. Vrabel and, honey, I'm glad we talked this out. I feel like our marriage is in a much better place
I'm
right
sure
now.
Things are just beautiful.
All right.
Yeah.
We believe in order to be successful on and off the field, you have to make good decisions. That includes me. That starts with me. We never want our actions to negatively affect the team. We never want to be the cause of a distraction. Those are comments and questions that I've answered for the team and with the team. We'll keep those private and care deeply about this football team, and I'm excited to coach them. And what I can promise you is that my family, this organization, the team, the staff, the coaches, everybody, our fans, most importantly, will get the best version of me going forward. But I wanted to just address this and thank you for your patience in dealing with the private and personal matter.
That's nice. He sucked up to the media a little bit. I really appreciate you guys.
He didn't take any questions about it, though, did he?
So much.
Reimer, did you hear any of
that was the end of that.
I would have imagined that was it, because there's a part in here where I'm reading the article. The initial response he gave was that it was a completely innocent interaction, and any suggestion otherwise is laughable.
take it back.
That was the initial response to when the photos came out. And then when asked if that was still his stance, he just said, I appreciate the question. I'm going to focus on our football team.
I appreciate the question is a very nice way of saying F off.
Yeah.
No, I don't stick to that previous statement because I was lying in the previous statement. I said there's nothing to see here. What you didn't see was me boning this chick.
What do you have to say about filling your work computer full of smut and filth and being caught by the higher ups at the company? Oh, it's actually it's a very, very good question. I appreciate you asking. I think what's important to know is that there haven't been any facts that have come out about that, and I consider myself to be a good, clean boy in my heart.
Mm-hmm. OSU, speaking of hornballs, OSU has released their Ted Carter investigation findings. We'll talk about that coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
On eastbound I-70, there is an accident that's after State Route 256. Traffic pretty heavy through that zone. An injury accident on Emerald Parkway at Post Road, and one more crash Sullivan Avenue at Eureka. This report is sponsored by Coda. Tapping is already how you move through your day. Now it's how you ride the bus. Pay to ride Coda by tapping your card, smartphone, or smartwatch and go. Learn more at coda.com/tap. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common Man here for Germain Volkswagen. Right now, you get $3,000 over Kelly Blue Book on your trade during the Germain Trade and Upgrade Sales Event at both Germain Volkswagen of Columbus and Germain Volkswagen of Westerville. Plus, during Volkswagen Driver Days, interest rates can't get any lower on the 2026 Volkswagen Atlas and the 2026 Volkswagen Tiguan. Available to qualified customers on approved credit through Volkswagen Financial Services. See dealer for full details. Get started now at GoGermain.com.
Most people don't think about their garage door until it stops working. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Door Service. A noisy garage door is a cry for help. Most repairs are simple, but if left untreated, they can turn into costly repairs. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. There's never a good time for your garage door to break, whether you're rushing to work or you're trying to get the kids to school. We know how much you rely on your garage door. That's why we offer same-day repairs, because life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Over 90,000 five-star reviews don't happen by accident. They happen by putting people first. Fixing your garage door is what we do, but making your life easier and your home safer is why we do it. Families trust us because we deliver, and we'd be honored to earn your trust too. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Door Service today.
When you take pride in your property, clean, professional-grade cut says it all. This spring, don't just mow the lawn. Cultivate a yard you're proud to own. Get the Bobcat ZT 2000 with payments as low as $99 a month. Or go pro with the Bobcat ZT 6000 for as little as $218 a month. Bobcat Enterprises has the mower you need. Visit bobcatent.com to find your local dealer, because you deserve a Bobcat.
Bobby Carpenter here with the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. In football, every decision is about the long game. From multi-year contracts to salary caps and stadium investments, winning franchises don't chase quick wins. They're built for the future through depth, planning, discipline, and smart financial management. That same philosophy matters in banking. Here's Chuck Moore and CEO Travis Sanders, president of Riverside Bank of Dublin, on how they prioritize the long game.
Thanks, Bobby. At Riverside Bank of Dublin, we work closely with local businesses and families to create financial strategies that hold up season after season. Whether it's business lending, cash management, or long-term planning, Riverside Bank focuses on fundamentals and relationships.
That's right, Chuck. Just like football, it's about preparation, execution, and having the right partner behind you. Riverside Bank of Dublin. Community-focused, relationship-driven, and built for the long run. Look for our new branch location in Bridge Park in Dublin.
Tune in every day for the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Visit their office at 6300 France Road in Dublin or online at riverside.bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Last year, Eric Reeser and T-Bone staged the first annual Fan 5K. People had a good time and no one died. So we decided to do it all again. It all goes down Saturday, June 20th in Otterbein.
Presented by the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center.
Will Reeser's muscular calves explode? Will T-Bone's beard choke him while running? More importantly, will Tyvis, Common Man, and Timmy make total fools of themselves? Maybe. Magic 8 Ball says signs point to yes. Register today at 971therace.com.
Teachers care deeply about their students. We know that educators are best able to support students when the needs of classrooms are met. The job of the Worthington Education Association is to support the needs of educators through mentoring programs, through professional development opportunities, doing whatever we can to help teachers support the needs of their students. My name is Emma Ruiz, and I am a proud member of the Worthington Education Association because strong unions make strong public schools for our students.
Hey there, I'm Brad. I'm about to win the Tuesday Night Bowling League Championship. I'm also a highway worker for the Ohio Department of Transportation. When you move over and slow down, you're not only giving me room to work, you're making sure I can bowl the winning strike with my buddies.
Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. Remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down.
Brought to you by ODOT, USDOT, NHTSA, and ODPS. There's a new kind of energy at Starbucks. Try the all-new energy refreshers, strawberry acai, mango dragon fruit, or the all-new mango strawberry. New energy refreshers, only at Starbucks.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Mostly sunny today and much warmer with breezy winds and highs in the mid to upper 70s. And then for tonight, chances of showers and storms overnight with our lows down into the 50s. For Wednesday, chances of showers and storms the first half of the day, otherwise expected to be partly sunny with highs in the mid to low 70s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Panama Ted is being forced to produce this show against his will. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I was on the gram last night, scrolling, and they feed me the ads.
It's
right?
hard not to do, man. It's
feed
hard
me
not
the
to.
ads and, make your pee hard, all that stuff. Look, if you're suffering from ED, don't get your erectile dysfunction treatment from Instagram. Get it from the guy on the radio who's very immature, who plays you fart sounds. And that's me.
Look, they gotta be good to trust us with their name.
It's not me. Actually, it's our friends at Tri-State Men's Health. If you're suffering from ED, you can't cure it on your own. All right? You get these herbals that you try. They're not going to work. You try flicking it back into coherence
on yourself?
Right, that's not going to work. You rub some dandelions on there.
It's belong in right field.
It's ridiculous. I want you to call my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. Your initial visit, just $99, includes a medical consult with a licensed medical provider, a TNPSA test, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, if you're not laying out rope right in the office, your visit's free. Call them today, 800-900-9654, or visit tristatemenshealth.com.
We gotta, go ahead. Go.
No, I don't want to go.
Okay.
You found it appropriate enough to interrupt what I was going to say, so go ahead, Putz boy.
No, do you like what's going on here?
The scab has fallen off.
The scab has been shed.
Here's my question, though.
No, I know you're going to ask.
Did you pick at it?
I didn't pick at it.
Okay, you're not supposed to pick at it.
It was falling off, and so I reached up there, and it just released onto my fingertip.
There was no tugging?
There was no tugging. I could feel it up against the lip of my glasses.
Uh-huh.
For those that don't know and that watch us on YouTube from time to time, I had a mole lanced off of my right eyebrow. Mikey had been giving me much grief about this eyebrow, about this gigantic melanoma
it
mole.
Looked really
I'm so
good.
self-conscious about it that I had to run to the dermatologist.
It looked really good. Apparently you vacation next to high voltage power lines and you just start sprouting things from your face. That's perfectly normal.
I hang out with Fred Warner and Christian McCaffrey and the boys when I go out to the Bay Area. What do you want? Yeah, there's a little bit of electricity that got to my eyebrow. So I got that taken care of, and it was going to take about a week or so to get back on the up and up. And last night, the little black crusted over part that I'm sure was very sightly these last few days.
Luscious, actually.
Just fell right off of my face.
Why do you get upset with me when I point out your flaws? If you can't hear it from me, who are you going to hear it from? I trust my wife with these things, and I trust you.
I'm not upset. I don't get upset.
So when I look at you,
I don't get upset
and I
with
say,
you.
You look like a troll. You look disgusting.
Yeah.
You should be happy that I'm doing that. It's better coming from me than just from some stranger.
Of course. No, I love how you say those things about me. It's just then that I hate myself. I don't hate you anymore.
Also, what self-respecting person doesn't hate themselves? Okay, you meet someone who doesn't hate themselves? You gotta ask. You gotta ask questions. The people that walk through life with their chest puffed out.
Have these people
so great?
Have these people lived in this world? You and I were sitting down in the cuck chairs before the show started. We have like 17 of them out there by the coffee table, and we were just gazing outside. It looks like a lovely day, but all I could think about is what's going on out there right now and how none of it is any good. There's just so much bad out there.
I'll give you an example.
Trying to escape all of it.
Little thing, okay? Little thing, if it happened to my wife, she wouldn't think twice about it. But I think twice about it to the point where it ruins my entire day, which is why I take a horse tranquilizer in the form of a Prozac pill in the morning, okay?
Yes.
So I'm at the gas station. I leave for a little mid-afternoon, fill up the tank, which I like to do.
It's a great move. I respect that move. I've done it before. You don't have to start your day by going to the filling station. Is that odd that I just called that a filling station?
Filling station.
Am I a true Midwesterner
Yes.
now? Or is that not even a term that we use here? But no, I like how you went out in lunchtime hour to get the gas.
I'm there. I'm filling up. My gas tank is on the passenger side of the car. Okay?
Like 85% of cars that are manufactured, I believe. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
No,
mine is on the passenger side of the car.
Mine too.
There is a person behind me who also has a passenger side of the car gas tank.
Right.
But none of the other pull-in straight-away spots are available to him. Okay? Now, he could make a little dippy-do and do a little three-point turn.
You have to do that.
Pull into one of the other spots.
That's what you do.
Of course it's what you do because there were 3 empty spots just waiting for him.
Yes.
And instead,
Yes.
he decided to pull up right behind me, look annoyed the entire time, and then dared to honk at me after I didn't immediately pull out after I got back in the car. I was adjusting my balls, if you must know.
Oh, what'd that take? Like 6 seconds?
But you know me, I'm not lollygagging there.
No.
I didn't go into the store.
Buddy,
I wouldn't do that.
There's empty pumps.
I understand, but that would require him to actually do a little turnaround.
Well, you have to do it. Because,
of course you have to do it.
You would have pulled up if it was empty, but when you pulled into the pumps, there was a car up there.
See, now the difference
you had to
is
take the second
between
spot.
me and my wife, who I consider to be somewhat normal, is that if that happened to her, she'd get back in the car and say, that person's rude, and then go about her day. And not think about it the entire day. I am consumed with thought. I want to know what this person does for a living, how they actually have a job, what the rest of their life is like. I need to know everything about this person.
Yes.
They've infected me.
This is why we're friends.
This is why.
Because if you had, I'd go a step further. If I had a box, like from that movie with Frank Langella, I'd push it and he'd be gone.
The dead box?
You're done, buddy.
I'll tell you what, if you ever walk outside.
Honk at me for no reason at all, I'm all for if you honk at me and I'm an idiot.
Oh, absolutely.
I throw the hands up.
I've done the I'm an idiot hand up.
People throw the hands up.
No.
Reimer, do you put your hands up when you're being an a-hole out there?
Yeah.
You don't quite know?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Not here in Plant City now.
You strike me
Almost
as
got hit by a buggy.
big
Sorry about that.
a-hole out there. Like, you don't know what planet you're on.
I can go back and forth, I think.
Okay.
That guy drives his RAV4 like a maniac.
You think so?
I've seen him.
With my Tar Heel eating a Duke fish on the back.
Man, he thinks he's a big shot college basketball player from OU Chillicothe.
Lancaster.
Whatever. He does what he wants.
Don't give him Chillicothe.
Chillicothe, that's
good for him.
That's the metropolis. We got the Krispy Kreme donuts with 2 C's.
All right,
There's
Ted
Donut
Carter.
World in Lancaster.
Ted Carter.
Donut World.
Ted
Top
Carter.
Gun Teddy.
Ted Carter.
Top Gun Teddy.
Former president of Ohio State. The investigation has been released on him, at least the internal investigation. Ohio State has concluded he had a close personal and business relationship with, what's this woman's name?
Chrysanthi Vlachos.
Okay. And he urged people in and outside of Ohio State to support her business. Her business model encompassed a podcast, job fairs, and an AI mobile app to help military veterans find benefits and jobs, especially in the utility industry, according to a presentation included in the investigative materials. So, look, we didn't really learn too much. We sort of knew this when he resigned. They didn't get into more detail other than close personal and business relationship.
Yeah, they used the business relationship, and we never heard anything about, was there any details to a sexual relationship that went on in this case?
There's no way he's not banging this chick.
Oh,
There's no way.
I mean, we have.
What are we doing?
We do have brains, but again, like usually you would have seen, wouldn't we have seen something come out? That's the one little question that I have. Because with the way that we report, I mean, we had somebody hiding in the bushes to film Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini. And they were just, hey, doing the hands move. They were just doing the hands
Well,
at the pool.
that's because
deal.
her husband paid the private investigator.
Do you think there's more salacious photos to come with Vrabel and Rossini? Are we waiting for those? Is that the other shoe to drop? Oh, just when you think you're done talking about it, bam, there you are in the bedroom.
Actually, I think it's Vrabel and Jay Glazer. He was oiling up Glazer's bald head.
Glazing the head.
He was glazing the head. Stop. Jason's Beef, a special Tuesday edition. Jason's Beef with our guy Jayson Stark coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
East Center Lane is blocked off from an accident eastbound on I-70. That's after State Route 256. 10 to 15 minutes worth of delays back from 270. And another accident on Agler Road at Westerville Road. This report is sponsored by the Ohio Department of Public Safety. Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they are on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. Remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down. Brought to you by ODOT, USDOT, NHTSA, and ODPS. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
Spring into savings at Great Lakes Hyundai. Right now, drive your new Hyundai with payments as low as $94 per month for a 2-year lease. Get spring lease savings on every model from Elantra to Palisade. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit. Payment on 26 Elantra SC, $39.95 down plus tax title first month's payment. 7,500 miles per year ends $430.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. If you've been in the market for a new home or just wanted to take advantage of lower rates, Recent events have shown exactly why Miller Lending chose to offer a way around bad timing with our no closing cost program. With no fees rolled in or charged, including the cost of title insurance, you can simply close on today's rates and refinance free of charge as rates improve. Over the past several months, we spoke to numerous borrowers who had heard rates were coming down and chose to wait. We explained that if rates did fall, you could simply update a few documents and refinance again, but why take the chance? So when rates spiked 0.5% recently, not only was I disappointed that we couldn't help those who waited, but also for those buying a home who just saw a sharp increase to their monthly payment. So while we can't control the market, we can offer an alternative. Eliminate timing and say goodbye to closing costs forever. 877-9-NO-COST or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
He's a man who's in every Hall of Fame in the known universe. He's a man who travels thousands of miles to see celestial bodies. He's a man who enjoys a good tomato pie. And he's a man who regrets a few life choices every Monday at 5:30. It's Jason's Beef with Jayson Stark.
Sponsored by Logan AC and Heat Services. Don't go through another air conditioner breakdown. For fast, friendly service, call the experts at Logan Services now for a free estimate and next day air installation.
It is a special Tuesday edition of Jason's Beef with Jayson Stark. The Hall of Famer joins us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Jason, good to talk to you, my friend.
And how you doing, little partner?
Fine. And it's little visitor now. Attaboyoli's how you say it in Cherokee.
Well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I had AIDS.
I'm sorry, Jason.
has no idea what the hell's going on.
Sorry.
He has no idea.
He's out of control. He's taken this little clip from the Conan O'Brien show from back in the day, and he's just completely gone overboard.
Jason
with
understands comedy. Stop it.
I'm so sorry.
But wait, why did you choose to spring that on me?
I'm not springing it on you. It's actually on Timmy because he had no idea that it was coming.
He has nowhere else to stuff it because we're supposed to try to play the clip without the other person ever expecting it. That's how you win the point. So that was.
And did I win the points today?
Yes, that was kind of the ultimate. And there's no way you would have been able to pull that off if it were somebody other than Jayson Stark, who's so gracious and so kind. You ask him all these uncomfortable questions, and he does so well with all of them.
Well, whatever you're trying to do, I guess it worked.
Yeah, it worked. And you're a good sport, and I knew you would be. Hey, speaking of high comedy. What the hell's going on with those Mets, huh? They spend $350 million, and man, do they suck.
You're light on that payroll, I think.
Apparently $350 million doesn't go as far as it used to. I don't know. Maybe it's a tariff thing. I'm not sure, but it's hard to spend $350 million and be 8.5 games out of first by April 21st. And that's where they are. You think they're in trouble? I could give you some factoids that might make you think so.
Well, I want the factoids. Come on.
Sure. Okay, well, no team in the wild card era has ever come out of April with a winning percentage this bad and made it to the postseason. And if they lose tonight, no team has ever lost 12 in a row at any point in any season and made it to the postseason. So that's encouraging.
The old adage was, Hawk Harrelson would say this all the time, then I'm sure he wasn't the originator of it, but you can't win a World Series in April, but you sure as hell can lose one. And with those stats right there, it sounds like there's almost no hope this summer for the people in Queens.
Well, I mean, teams have been 10 games under 500 later than this and made the playoffs, but it all depends on whether your beer mug is half full or half empty, and I really wonder how half full or empty Steve Cohen's beer mug is. I mean, I would love to know what the owner is saying behind the scenes. You know, as somebody who has followed his life and times way before he got into baseball, he really liked to fire people. I don't think that anybody there wants to fire Carlos Mendoza. It's actually hard to justify when Juan Soto is hurt, but it's just hard to imagine they would let this continue and not fire somebody, don't you think?
It is. It's going to be crazy to watch. But Jayson, I know you love deep track stats and things that may have never happened before in Major League Baseball history. And did you see with the Cincinnati Reds what Will Benson pulled off?
I did. Joe Luckhop texted me immediately, very excited. But you can lay it on me if you'd like.
So who texted you? Joe Nuxall?
If Joe Nuxall texted me, that would be way weirder.
I was going to say, you're holding a seance with Joe Nuxall.
The Reds statistician.
Oh, okay.
Joel.
Yeah, well, Nuxall would have been really excited about this. So he became the first player in Major League Baseball history to score 2 or more runs without even seeing a pitch the entire game. So immediately when I read that, I'm thinking, well, how would that have happened? And Mike and I had discussion about this, and we were wondering if in the stat book, a modern intentional walk would count as, quote-unquote, seeing a pitch. And you technically don't see a pitch because they just award you the base, and that's exactly how it happened. Pinch runner into intentional walk so they could get lefty on righty or whatever in their next at bat, and then that's how it went.
Yeah, the no pitch intentional walk has been so awesome for people like me because I'm out there looking for the strange stuff that happens, as you may have noticed. And there's nothing better than a walk with no pitches. It's the best. And so it creates notes like this one. I think I'm actually kind of like you, Timmy. I'm not 100% sure that this is a real thing. First of all, we weren't really keeping track of pitches thrown before 1988. So to say it never happened in history, we honestly were not keeping pitch by pitch in 1892. So there is that part. But then the other part is I was thinking, suppose somebody enters a game as a pinch runner and then his team bats around and he scores. Or my mind is racing to places that no sane mind would ever race, but here I am.
Jason's beef with our guy Jayson Stark here on The Fan. What do you make of those Red Legs, Jayson? We have Sal Stewart has 8 home runs, and they're doing all this without Hunter Green, and you got to assume when he comes back, the rotation's going to be that much better. What do you think of the Red Legs so far?
Yes. I mean, Sal Stewart has been kind of a team changer, hasn't he? Because I think they knew he was a guy who had a chance to hit. I don't think they knew he had a chance to hit like an all-star. And so that completely changes their lineup. It deepens it. It makes it so much more dangerous. It gives them that guy in the middle of the lineup that really the other pitcher's always aware of, the other manager's always aware of. And we talked about the Reds. I think it was the first show I was on of the season, and I told you I kind of like their rotation, even without Hunter Green. The lineup, I could see how it could have fit together, but the fact that Sal Stewart has been this guy, you don't expect a guy at his age and his stage of his career to be leading the league in homers, to be leading the league in OPS. That's amazing. And so it really takes the heat off of somebody like Ellie De La Cruz, who's been good, not great. They haven't gotten a lot of offense elsewhere, but you have a guy that always gets that big run in, is keeping them going until they figure it out offensively. They're a really interesting team.
Reds are going for 5 in a row tonight, Jayson, and the NL Central is doing pretty good across the board right now. Now, we know from talking to you the past, ever since last season when we knew ABS was on the way. Nothing has quite intrigued you like ABS coming to baseball. And now you're writing about when is this going to just be the way that we go. Get rid of the behind the home plate umpires. Just go robot umps. Just go robot umps full scope. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't see this happening. It's certainly not happening anytime soon. I have a big piece in The Athletic today about it. I spent 2 weeks talking to people all over baseball about their feelings on going to all robot umps all the time. And literally nobody said, yeah, let's do that. And it's kind of amazing, isn't it? This is exactly what they experienced in AAA. They spent a year and a half experimenting with this, playing half the week with the challenge system, the other half with full ABS. And so both places, when people saw the challenge system, they said, you know what? We could get every call right every night, but no thanks. Don't you guys think that's amazing?
I'm one of those people that says, I want it all the time. If you have the technology and you trust the technology, then I want it all the time. And can I tell you something? People wouldn't even know the difference. You still have the umpire back there calling balls and strikes. You still need him for other purposes back there. I just think it would make everything crisp and clean.
When you say people couldn't tell the difference. Now, I've attended those games in the minor leagues and the independent leagues when the robots were calling every pitch. And you're right, the fans are completely oblivious to it.
Right.
But you know what people do notice? The players notice. Okay. And, I mean, here's what I found. The AAA games where the robots called every pitch were basically terrible. There were so many more walks. The games took longer. It didn't help get the strikeout rate under control. So that part wasn't very good. You'd be taking the catcher, a guy who is so valuable right now because of framing and challenging and nursing every pitcher through the game, and you'd be making the catcher a glorified DH. If you really watch closely, you'll see human umpires are really good at their jobs, and they know when to move the game along. If it's 18-2, it's helpful. And the other thing is, people really like the strategy. So, Mike, at this point, we're reviewing 400 pitches a week. We're flipping a couple of hundred counts a week. Do we really want robots calling 700,000 pitches a year? Really?
It doesn't bother me. And when it's going to bother you is when CB Bucknor is cloned, and every single umpire in Major League Baseball is just a version of CB Bucknor.
That's what we're trying to get away from.
I understand.
I like seeing him get just body bagged, though. That's what's great about it.
Thank you for playing with us this week. We'll talk to you next Monday.
Anytime, guys. Thanks.
Jason's beef with our guy Jayson Stark on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Inside the Buckeyes coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There is still an accident eastbound on I-70 blocking the right two lanes after State Route 256. About a 30-minute delay back from 270. Also a crash on James Road at Main Street. This report is sponsored by Murphy Tractor. With John Deere construction equipment rattles from Murphy Tractor, nothing stands between you and a job well done. Need smart grade, Topcon, Trimble, or attachments? Their rental fleet is always work ready. Learn more at murphytractor.com. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
At ADP, we know you want your landscape business to succeed, but we don't know anything about landscaping. ADP only knows how to handle the business of your small business. So if ADP focuses on the payroll and the HR, while you focus on the land and the scaping, success should follow. Just don't expect us to know all about Kentucky bluegrass, zero-turn cutting, or what to do with a woodchuck. That's for you to figure out. Let ADP help your small business focus on the part of the business you're good at. ADP for small business.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Schedule a free inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Hi, I'm Patty, founder of Awesome Tex. I started with a big idea to give old clothes a new life by turning them into recycled fibers and threads. Everyone told me that this was going to be impossible, but Chase for Business believed in me. They gave me a lot of guidance from the beginning.
Get financial guidance from bankers in the Columbus community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Learn more at chaseforbusiness.com. Make more of what's yours. Real customers compensated. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, and a member FDIC.
Hey, it's AR here from my longtime friends at Germain Honda of Dublin. If you need service but don't have time to plan it out, Germain Honda of Dublin makes it easy. During the Honda Spring event, you can take advantage of same-day service, no appointment necessary. Just pull in, and their team will take care of you. Fast, convenient, and done right the first time. They've been taking care of me and my Ridgeline for years. Keep your Honda running at its best with Germain Honda of Dublin and at GermainHondaofDublin.com.
Catch Ohio State baseball all season long on The Fan 2. You can find the magical land of The Fan 2 by tuning into 1460 on your AM dial or clicking on The Fan's HD2 feed. Tyler Danberg thanks you. Your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan.
Our double hung is as good as it gets. There's something really simple. It's called an interlock. We interlock our windows. The interlock is the absolute best way to alleviate air infiltration. With the interlock, it's harder to break into. When you interlock the sashes, it makes a better window. It's just a darn good window, and we're very proud of it.
Visit Rosati Windows by the end of this month and get 35% off all windows and doors.
Build your cybersecurity skills and prep for thousands of open positions employers are desperate to fill. Attend classes live online or on campus. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify.
Colin Man here for Weedman. I talk to you about Weedman every year. Why? Simple. Number one, I use it. Number two, it works. You want to get those lawn roots thick, baby, because when that happens, they resist weeds, disease, and insects, and they're using top-of-the-line stuff. We're talking golf course quality. Weedman is locally owned and operated by Corbin and Audrey. They will take care of you. Proudly serving Central Ohio and our Dayton friends. Call your local office, 614-733-3747, weedman.com.
This is Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel. If you're driving and take a quick glance at your phone, more can happen than you might think. Because taking your eyes off the road for even just a moment means you could miss everything happening around you. Don't let those few seconds take your attention away from what's right in front of you. Phones down, eyes up, Ohio.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Accurate Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
This show cuts harder than a Cape Cod chip inside Timmy's mouth. This is Common Man and Timmy.
Did I tell you that Cape Cod screwed me?
What happened with the Cape Cod?
They discontinued the salt and pepper.
Really?
Yeah, now it's just sea salt. I've gone to store after store looking for the Cape Cod salt and pepper, and I can't find it. I don't know if they just discontinued the flavor or somebody died during production. They fell in the vat.
I see it right here. Classic products, sea salt and cracked pepper.
Well, why aren't the
I'm on
stores?
CapeCodChips.com. I'm right on the source right here.
They're not carrying it.
Lemon herb butter. Ooh.
I don't want that.
Original. Gum original. Sea salt and vinegar. I love how we're not just doing salt. We have to have sea salt when it's Cape Cod.
Salt sounds low class.
There's sweet and spicy jalapeno. There's sweet mesquite barbecue, sea salt and cracked pepper. It's a beautiful chip. Just a beautiful chip.
Love it.
How about a dark russet? A russet potato chip. They'd be quite good.
What are they? What are they normally? Aren't they all russets?
No, that's the chip. I'm reading you right from their website all the chips that they have. So that's a type of chip they do, a dark russet. And then
they leave the skins on?
Maybe there are a little bit of traces of the skin.
Yeah.
I think I would do that. Yeah,
almost like a waffle fry.
Put those into the chip. What do you put those into
fryer.
You kettle them. Yeah, put them in the kettle, I guess. And then sour cream and onion. I've never had their sour cream and onion. I've never seen it either. I think when you talk about their national distribution, you really were just getting the lightly salted, the original salt and vinegar, and then the salt and pepper. It's just those four.
Pepper, go bye-bye.
I did have a nice little bag of Cape Cod chips with the delicious fresh lobster roll that I had when I was in Boston. I had two of them. One that went a little bit bleh because of too much train riding. I mean, they were both delicious.
You threw up the lobster roll?
One came back up a little bit later that day.
What's the matter with you?
I throw up, man.
I never met anybody adult.
I wish I were like you.
An adult who vomits as much as you, who's not a drunk.
I get motion sickness, and when I'm taking all those trains and buses, I've got to be the one driving. Like, I need to have my hands on the wheel.
I understand. I, too, get motion sickness, but have some control over yourself.
I tried.
I haven't vomited since 1997. When were you born, Rhymetime?
1999.
See? Rhymetime doesn't know a world with my vomit.
Well, good for you.
I'm just saying.
Goody for Mike. Must be nice.
1997.
You think I want to yak something up?
Was the last time I vomited. Well, have some self-control.
What do you want me to do? Not eat the sandwich? It's delicious.
Eat the sandwich and then tell your stomach who's boss.
Oh, just tell my stomach.
That's right. Mind over matter. You need the katra.
You got to be mentally
Tom Cruise right now?
Yeah, mentally stronger.
Just will it away.
Rhyme-time's got it.
Mental strength. Right?
When's the last time you vomited?
It'd be tough.
Oh, man. I mean, definitely like within the last year.
What did it to you? Too much eating?
That or
actual sicky?
That or some alcohol. I don't do that all the time.
You're admitting you're a dirty man.
I don't handle
drunk.
I don't handle my alcohol well, so I don't do it a lot.
Oh, you're Coach K's grandson.
Oh.
More to come on that.
Inside the Buckeyes. Common Man and Timmy present Inside the Buckeyes.
Sponsored by Atlas Butler Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Special edition Inside the Buckeyes coming at you right now. Call it maybe an extension of Timmy Time because we're just going to look at Ohio State Buckeyes in the NFL draft. You ready? So the Buckeyes rank third all-time in history with 489 draft picks. Closing in on the Big 500. Notre Dame ranks first with 532. USC second with 530. Skip the Buckeyes here just to give you the other schools that we're kind of in the running with. Oklahoma is fourth. Big gap there at 417. 589 for the Buckeyes. 417 goes to Oklahoma in fourth place. Then Michigan in fifth with 415.
Shockingly, none of the hillbilly schools are in it here.
Then it's Bama.
I guess it doesn't mean as much.
It must not. Then it's Bama. Then Penn State. Then some of those schools you love. LSU, Georgia, Florida, and Nebraska. So in case you were wondering, the first ever Ohio State player drafted into the NFL was in the 1936 draft. That was a center, Gomer Jones.
Gomer, my guy.
Jones.
Oh, Gomer Jones.
The 15th pick in the second round to the Chicago Cardinals, not the Bears. He went to the Cards. Jones would go on to coach. Wouldn't even play it down. Wouldn't play professional football.
Gomer didn't play?
Didn't play. Went right back to The Ohio State University and was an assistant till 1940. By 1964, he was the athletics director at Oklahoma. So let him live. The first round pick in Ohio State history was a couple years later in 38. Jim McDonald, second overall to the Philadelphia Eagles. He never played for Philly, though. He had 2 seasons with the Lions, didn't even amass 100 rushing yards in his career. Now, as I tell you about... Yeah, and I don't know the full story behind that and what happened if there were injuries, but as I tell you about the number 1 overall pick history for the Buckeyes, there are 3 of them ever. How many of those 3 can you name? The most recent one was in 1997. Number 1 overall picks for the Buckeyes. It's 3.
OP.
Orlando Pace, the Pancake Man, to the Rams, 97. That's the most recent. Then knock it back to 1994. Big
Eddie.
Defensive tackle.
Oh, it's Dan Wilkinson.
Big is in the nickname. Big Daddy Dan Wilkinson. Went to the Bengals. They kind of were fighting a little bit. 3 years in, he went to the Redskins. 1979 linebacker. This guy also never played for the team that drafted him. Number 1 overall. Tom Cousineau, linebacker for the Buckeyes.
Why didn't he
Evil
play?
Bald Colin, friends with his daughter.
Really?
Yeah. Coos.
No.
He said Tom Cousineau would sometimes come down to the campus and he'd be hanging out with him.
All right.
He's a good dude.
Nice little story.
So, what were we about to say? How did he what? So he never played for the
drafted
Bills.
him?
The Buffalo Bills drafted him. And so he got picked there as part of a package with San Fran for OJ. Fan poll question coming to you soon.
Right.
Yeah. And Cousineau went to the Alouettes for double the money. This was a number 1 overall pick. And he was the Grey Cup MVP as a rookie, later played for the Browns and Niners. This part, looking it up, was the funny part, is that when he wanted to come back to the NFL, the Bills had his rights. Art Modell was really interested. So part of the package to the Bills was a first-round pick, the number 14 pick in 83, which was used to draft Jim Kelly, who hilariously wouldn't play for them for 3 more years because he went to the Houston Gamblers in the USFL instead. And that's a little history. Of course, we'll be talking more about our key Buckeyes in the coming days, but you'll be looking at Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, Carnell Tate, Caleb Downs. I saw maybe some love for your Bears, taking a look at defensive tackle Caden McDonald later in the first round, and then guys like Caden Curry, Davison Igbinosun, tight end Max Clare looking to get drafted as well this weekend.
See you next Tuesday with our gal Jen Winters coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There is still an accident eastbound on I-70, right 2 lanes blocked off after State Route 256 with a 30-minute delay back from 270, and another accident on Hamilton Road at Dublin Granville. This report is sponsored by Lowe's. During Lowe's Deck Days, pros get 15% off all in-stock composite decking. Plus, get a free DeWalt 20-volt max 5-amp-hour battery when you buy a select DeWalt tool. Shop the brands pros trust at Lowe's, valid through 4/22, while supplies last. Selection varies by location. I'm Eddie Zellick for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Family owned and operated. It isn't all sunshine and rainbows. This is Dennis Sullivan, president of Care Heating and Cooling. Here's something you don't hear admitted very often. When you run a business with your family, you don't always get along with them. We argue, we debate, we have real conversations about the decisions that we make. But at Care, every conversation comes back to our priorities, doing right by our employees and our customers. Because when you treat your team like family, they take better care of the families they serve. And when you treat your customers the way you'd want your own family treated, trust follows. That mindset doesn't always maximize short-term profits, but it builds something better, long-term relationships. Today, more and more local companies are being bought by venture capital firms, where maximizing profits often leads to a sales-first mentality. Care is still family-owned and locally operated, so we can keep people, not profits, at the center of every decision. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution-driven.
I feel valued as a member. They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter, and spring is here, and it's time to hit the road with something new from Germain Toyota. Right now, get into a rugged 2026 Toyota Tundra with just 2.99% financing for up to 72 months. Power, performance, and capability ready for every spring adventure. Or cruise into the season with a 2026 Tacoma SR5 for only $299 a month for 36 months and $39.99 due at signing. Fresh deals, fresh rides. Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road or online at germaintoyota.net.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Common Man here for Hollywood Casino Columbus.
Oh, Mikey, did you know something new is coming and it's right around the corner?
What is it?
Now you can stay while you play. It's the all-new Hollywood Casino Columbus Hotel. It's coming June 12th, and we want you to celebrate with us as we open the doors with a can't-miss concert and festival.
And here's something for you this month. It's the Win Your Way drawings on select Wednesdays and Saturdays. You can score $100,000. Plus, coming in May, it's the Hollywood Tribute Concert Series.
Ooh, must be 21 to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
It always seems to happen at the worst time. You're finally in bed after a long, hard day, and then you hear it. You sit up, heart sinking. Is that coming from the ceiling? All of a sudden, it's a middle-of-the-night flashlight hunt to find the leak. But don't worry, Newman Roofing has you covered, literally. With more than 3 decades in the business, we've seen just about everything a storm can throw at a roof. Our teams know how to spot the problem, explain your options, and fix it right the first time, with craftsmanship and care you can feel good about. We're not just here for a quick patch job, and we never will be. We're here to make sure your home stays protected season after season. So when it comes to your roofing, siding, or gutter needs, choose the company you can trust, Newman Roofing. Call Newman Roofing today at 614-NEW-ROOF. That's 614-NEW-ROOF, or visit online at newmanroofing.com. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Within the past half hour, the National Women's Soccer League today announced an expansion franchise for Columbus. The 18th team in the league will begin play in 2028. Cincinnati Reds go for a 5th straight win tonight, but they continue their series on the road against Tampa Bay. The Reds a game-and-a-half lead atop the American League Central. The Cleveland Guardians, who have a half-game lead atop the American League Central, will continue their series at home tonight with the Houston Astros. Columbus Clippers begin a series in Buffalo this evening. NHL playoffs tonight: Montreal at Tampa Bay, Boston at Buffalo, Utah at Vegas, Los Angeles at Colorado. This update brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Reach your health and weight goals with a Reclaim by Awaken 180, a 10-week medication-free plan. Awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
This show has over 50 years of combined radio experience. They also have a combined mental age of 11. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Fishy has just handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. T-Bone and Tyvis get you started at 6 a.m. Tomorrow is Ask Tyvis Anything. So please ask him about why his ass is huge. Also, Bishop and Friends, 9 o'clock. They'll talk to Jake Trotter from ESPN at 10:30. Adam Schefter, he's grumpy. He'll be on Rothman and Ice at 12:30. And then tomorrow on this show, it's Leather Jacket Time with 10 TV's Nicole Sheeran and Name Dropping with Jeff Rimmer. But now... It is Jen Winters, master of behind-the-scenes shenanigans here at The Fan. How you doing?
Cold. Your hands are cold. I'm good. Sorry. Timmy's hands are a little chilly.
I heard you had a little spat this week.
I didn't have a spat with anybody.
I think you did.
No. You were there.
Spat.
It was not a spat.
All right, so here's what happens. So we're upstairs talking.
Yes.
Jen, you're telling some of the most disgusting, inappropriate jokes I've heard in quite a while.
You're
filthy, Jen.
Do you know what's great? I killed Frank Caliendo was in the building.
You killed upstairs?
I killed upstairs.
And he killed downstairs.
Yeah, everybody died.
So we're upstairs. We're talking. And then Yolanda
Yes.
from Channel 10
Yes.
comes up the elevator and says, "Is there a Jen up here?"
And I said, hi.
Hi, you said
That's
that's me. Right?
Yeah.
And I guess what happened was we have parking spaces here at the place, and most of them are just up for grabs.
Yes.
But we do have, handicap space.
Which never parked in.
Why would you?
Exactly.
Well, I don't know why she'd do this either. We have a
shut
space
the
that
hell
says
up.
10 TV Employee of the Month.
Oh, that's how this became a thing?
And Jen pulled her
Jen.
ass right into that spot and
Guess
said,
what?
"Good enough for me." And
I had plenty of Employee of the Month trophies on my desk.
yes,
so
that's fine, but we don't have a spot for us. Radio doesn't count.
I just found that out.
All right, this is the TV
We don't
building.
count for nothing.
We come in third.
Yeah.
There's the TV people, there's the asbestos, and then there's us.
Yeah.
We forgot 10 TV Plus.
No, there's you guys, and then there's us, meaning not you guys.
Well, whatever.
Fourth.
So you
on the
pulled
totem
in,
pole.
and I guess the current employee of the month, Stacia Naquin,
Yes.
from 10 TV,
Yeah.
wanted to use the space that was rightfully given to her.
We all park, except
I
for
understand,
you.
but
You're above and beyond that.
No, I'm a rule follower.
Well, no, it's because it's not close to the radio entrance. I sit above the main entrance.
Well, we do have a little issue on our fence line as we park closer to the little
Yes.
garage door that we have, because someone's always, I'd say 4 of the 5 days of the week, someone is drifting into the no parking sign.
I call that the Tim May Memorial parking space.
It's there.
Even though he's still alive.
It's an honor system thing. It's because the road kind of shrinks as it heads towards this gate. And some people who, take care of things that are going on with the building deemed that we needed to not have cars parked past this spot.
Right.
And someone's always trying to steal that one extra spot because, it's the big deal if it's just 6 more feet here. But then if we keep breaking the rules, when's it ever going to stop? So we have that going on. And on the other side, and I know the spot, you've got a 10 TV Employee of the Month spot.
Jen just parks there.
It says WBNS Employee of the Month. So we're under that umbrella.
I understand.
Now, granted, I've not been Employee of the Month.
Well, that's what I was
going to
say. I would give you plausible deniability if you were in fact the radio Employee of the Month.
No,
but you were not. You ignored that.
I'm the opposite sex to be Employee of the Month.
Oh, don't give me that.
Start.
Don't even give me that.
Heather wins at every single
You and Heather
month.
running the show now. She's got 19. You've got
but
15.
That's funny. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't know. I felt bad. The last thing I want to do is cause any strife with the people who have to talk about murders, shootings, more murders. I don't know. Iran blowing things up in Iran. I don't know.
That's why they need their own parking space.
I know, and I didn't mean to cause strife.
You really did it now, Jen.
Yeah, you really did it.
I'm sorry that I did that, but I'm not going to just apologize for it because I had no idea. Everybody else does it.
Is this grounds for a dismissal?
I think so. I think this is our last edition. See you next Tuesday.
There ain't going to be a see you next Tuesday at the end of this interview.
Why does everybody say I'll see you next Tuesday to me? I don't know. Anyway.
So that get all sorted out?
Yeah, I didn't park in it.
Did you park? Did you park across?
I left yesterday.
Did you park on the other side of 315 today? Where are you?
The parking lot.
By the way, speaking of Tim May, there is no place on earth that Tim May will not park.
Oh, he thinks that he's driving a safety vehicle or an ambulance, a
no
police
parking
car.
signs folled by orange cones and a chalk outline on the asphalt. Do not park here. There was a dead body right here. Active crime scene investigation. Oh, they don't mean me. And he'll just pull up right there.
What do you think his parking space is up at campus for Ohio State athletics events?
He pulls up on the sidewalk right outside the rotunda.
He actually drives down the tunnel.
Ramp.
He drives down the tunnel. Did you see how they were trying to bring those bleachers up the tunnel when Austin and Byrne were recording their hit?
Really funny.
It just smashed into the sidewalls and fell off of the trailer.
But other than you brazenly flaunting the rules here, what else do you want to talk about today?
Just really quickly, I want to try and do this without crying because a friend of ours, me and a non-sports Matt, a friend of ours passed away on Sunday morning after fighting a courageous battle with colon cancer. And his name is Gibb. He was the manager, founder of the Laughing Ogre comic book store. And I'm not a comic book person. I don't know much about comic books, but he was the opposite of the Simpsons comic book guy. He was nice to me, and he would help me every time I'd go in to try and find something for Matt. And then when he found out that I was a Steelers fan and I found out he was a Bengals fan, we would just, you
hated each other.
Nice little witty banter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he's the only person I've ever met in real life who enjoyed listening to Tito. Like, he really genuinely enjoyed Tito.
So he's a special bird.
He was.
Well, and now look what happened to him.
I know. Well,
Tito gave him cancer.
God bless it. God. Anyway, he'd be laughing at this, honestly. But, so I'm going to miss the hell out of Gibb. And Sunday morning was going to send him a message about the, Freeman trade from the Giants to the Bengals. And
you're talking about Dexter.
Yeah,
Sexy
Dexter.
Yeah, Dexter Lawrence.
I was going to just send him a message and be like, look at you guys, still trying to be relevant in the AFC North. And then I go to his page and they've announced that he had sadly passed away that morning. And so it hurt. It still hurts. There's a memorial service we're going to later this week. And then there's going to be a sale, and Non-Sports Matt will be there selling stuff. A lot of Gibbs stuff will be there up for sale too. It's going to be May
at the memorial service.
No.
So that's tacky.
May 17th at the Clintonville Women's house. It's over by the Park of Roses.
Okay.
And so Non-Sports Matt will be there. I'll probably be there too, just to help Non-Sports Matt out and to kind of support Gibb's family. But if you know of Gibb, I know there are a lot of people who have the crossover, the sports and the comic books. But yeah, he will be missed. He was a really, really good guy. And we saw with Fish earlier how important it is, and this is what Gibb's family would like to relay to everyone, how important it is for early screening, especially for colon cancer.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
Whether it's the crapping in the box or it's the hose up the cracky. Get it done.
Or whatever.
It's oddly happening to men at younger and younger ages these days.
Yeah.
We don't really know why yet, but it's important to get tested.
Yeah.
Well, sorry to hear about that, Jen.
Sorry, Jen.
No, it's okay. I wanted to kind of get that out there because he was a fan of the station. He loved listening to you guys too, and he just was a good dude. So he will be missed. And as my mom and my grandma always said, may his memory be a blessing. So yeah.
Are you going to speak at the memorial service?
No.
But if you were to speak,
I would just be crying the entire time.
What would you say?
I would say, you feed the dog, I'll feed the fish, and I'll see you next Tuesday.
I just ruined it.
Do.
No, I didn't have it potted up.
Want me to do it again?
Oh, Gibb! You did it! Do it again.
Head and shoulders. And I'll see you next Tuesday.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you, guys.
Bryson DeChambeau is out of his mind. Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
The right two lanes remain blocked off due to an accident eastbound on I-70 that's after State Route 256. Now almost an hour's worth of delays back from James Road, and another crash on Dublin Granville Road. It's near Sawmill. This report is sponsored by Ohio 811. Call before you dig. Contact Ohio 811 at least 48 hours before you dig. It's easy to do, and it's the law. Centerpoint Energy, Columbia Gas, Duke Energy, and Enbridge Gas want you to dig safely. Contact Ohio 811 every time you dig. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Ready to make it rain on the court for a great cause? It's the 3v3 Hoops Tournament at Ohio State University RPAC. Saturday, May 2nd from 12 to 4. Hosted by NBA legend Kenny Anderson. Grab your three and let's see who the best trio in Columbus. For your shot at a share of $10,000 in cash. Register now at classicforcolumbus.com. That's classicforcolumbus.com.
Presented by the Franklin County Board of Commissioners, Office of Economic Engagement and Community Development, and America 250 Ohio.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
Swung on first, high, deep, left field. There it goes. A 3-run go-ahead blast for Eugenio Suarez. They're waving around Friedel. Up throwing Anthony. Throw to the plate, not in time. And the Reds walk it off at 11, 6-5.
The quest for October baseball is underway. Hear all the action all season long on your home of the Reds.
We're hiring at Don's Garage Doors. No experience? No problem. We provide full training, a brand new van, top-of-the-line tools, a gas card, and steady jobs with weekly pay. This isn't just a job. It's a career with real growth, great pay, and job security. Our team members go from training to 6 figures, and we're ready to help you do the same. Don't wait. Apply now at donsgaragedoors.com.
If your garage door looks like it's survived several economic downturns, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we've been transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Kroger makes it easy to save on fuel. Just redeem the points you've earned to save up to $1 a gallon at the pump. See store for details. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
This spring, take a break from interest with 0% financing for up to 60 months on new 2026 Tucsons. 0%. Go now, Columbus or Dublin or glakeshyundai.com. With Proof Credit ends 4/30.
If only there was a radio show that constantly talked about Ohio State athletics. Well, good news. It's real, baby. The Buckeye Show.
Weeknights at 6.
Proud to be your flagship home of the Buckeyes. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Hi, I'm Josie. My daughter turns 5 today. Blow out the candles. I'm also an Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper. When you move over and slow down, you're not only giving me room to work, you're making sure I can get home to celebrate with my daughter.
Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. When you see flashing lights, remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down.
Brought to you by ODOT, USDOT, NHTSA, and ODPS.
And now, Public Education Matters with Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing.
This is National Youth Violence Prevention Week. Let's lift up the young people who are leading the way to make their schools and communities safer. And let's work with our neighbors to develop and support violence prevention programs. Youth violence is everyone's concern, and we can all play a role in the solutions.
Public Education Matters, brought to you by the Ohio Education Association. Epic parties start at Staples. Now you can grab Party City balloons, decorations, and tableware, plus matching custom invites, banners, and more right at Staples. That was easy.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Now look for a 40% chance of a shower or a storm overnight tonight into Wednesday morning across central Ohio. Overnight lows stay well above freezing tonight at 57. Middle 70s on Wednesday, partly sunny skies, about a 40% chance of an afternoon shower or storm as well. On Thursday, a lot of sunshine, a drier day and warmer at 80. Friday, low 80s with sunny skies and a 40% chance of an afternoon shower or a storm. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Timmy desperately needs you to listen to this show so he can pay for his stupid dog's 10th ACL surgery. This is Man and Timmy.
I talked to you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. You know, April's the perfect time to reset your home for the long run, and Universal Windows Direct makes that decision easy. Right now, when you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free, and there's no limit. So, whatever amount you need, let's say it's 10, you pay for half. That would be 5. See how that works? And there's no limit. The more you upgrade, the more you save. Plus, 24 months with no payments and no interest. That's 2 whole years. And a $500 bonus off your home improvement project. Schedule your free in-home estimate today. Give my friends a call. 614-502-5220. Or visit universalwindowsdirect.com. Tell them Common Man sent you, and they'll say, who's that? And you'll say yes.
You'll say Windows. Windows. So, let's talk about Bryson DeChambeau for a minute.
Your guy.
He's annoying me now.
I thought he was your guy. No, you hated him.
But then he
was your guy.
Then he had the U.S. Open run.
And now he's not your guy.
And then it was just like good old Bryson. I've learned from being a douchebag in my early years and the spat that I had with Brooks Koepka. And, Mr. Science Guy, maybe going too far with all that crap instead of just concentrating on golf. Oh, then he kind of got back to Mr. Science Guy, didn't he, at the Masters? It was all about fabricating my own 5-iron with my 3D printer. What kind of professional golfer is not just letting the professional club manufacturers make him whatever he wants?
Who's to say?
So you don't have to then worry about getting it
better
passed by the USGA through an inspection process to make sure it's good.
He wanted a ghost club, like a ghost gun.
It's one
that John Malkovich had in the line of fire.
It's yes, the plastic gun to get through the metal detectors. That was a good thought by him.
Excellent movie.
Very good movie.
Excellent movie.
It's one golf club in your bag. You need to have an entire set that matches.
You ever see In the Line of Fire, Rhymetime?
No, I have not.
It's good. Clint Eastwood, John Malkovich.
Okay.
You know who Clint Eastwood is?
Yes.
Can you give me an example of a movie?
No, I can't.
Oh no,
Dirty.
I know the name. Dirty Dancing.
No,
jeez.
No, Dirty Harry. Not Dirty Dancing. He's not Swayze. What's the matter with you? Clint Eastwood's in Dirty Dancing.
I'm gonna be dancing all night long.
What are we doing?
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood stars.
I know the
I think he was in that with Sidney Poitier.
God. My God.
Oh man,
all right, Bryson DeChambeau, go ahead.
Oh, Bryson DeChambeau. He's under my skin again. For one, I'll get to these reports that are blowing up about him and his potential exit strategy from Live Golf, which they're saying there's so much misinformation out there.
What's the exit strategy?
About the report. Well, hold on. So we've got reports, right, in this past week. It started off where there were some rumblings that Live might be shuttering its doors immediately. And then that turned out to be not the case, that they're still at least playing for now. And Bryson, it's just such perfect timing. So they were down in Mexico City. And I don't watch Live Golf, but all of the clips that are being put in front of me, it's just blow up after blow up of Bryson DeChambeau not appreciating the quality of the sand. He hits his ball well off the fairway, and golf courses will have some, patchy grass every now and then if it's not getting enough sunlight or watering. And he's just like, gee, I don't know. Golf ball's right there. It's dirt. It's just dirt. It's rock. How am I supposed to hit? How am I supposed to chip with this going on? Doug, would you get over here, please? He just looked like such a big, giant baby. And there was this putt that he missed that was about 4 feet long, a terrible strike of the putter blade. He missed the putt, and he just watches the putt go by the hole, and he just drops his shoulders and just looks at it and just, he's like looking around for somebody to blame. Hey, ball, hole. Hey, ball. Like, yes, Bryson, you missed it. You suck right now. And then he dropped out of the tournament and said that he had a wrist injury. Don't you BS a BSer, Bryson. You suck. There's a lot going on right now. This live experience, yeah, you got that U.S. Open win over Rory, but are we playing for golf legacy? Are we playing to be a YouTuber? And are we playing to be a mega millionaire? You've got those other two things.
But good news. He was that thing too.
Yeah.
He was a mega millionaire.
Yes.
Even before the Livy.
And you can still do your YouTube thing after you are a star on the PGA Tour and you're chasing down major championships and you're playing in tournaments that matter. But something was up with him, and that was not a good look, and it was just perfect timing. All the while, this Athletic article came out by, who wrote this? This was a good piece. It was Brody Miller. And he has some good stories about how he went down there and he didn't have his press credential at first. And he was getting sort of the stink eye treatment from Live Golf officials before he got his credential, salted away. And he really just went down there looking for answers, looking to talk to people, because this is a league that's in turmoil. And the report came out about how he wrote about Bryson talking with Masters officials. And he was talking to people trying to get his ducks in a row or figure out what he possibly is going to do after 2026. Because while I said Doug, the guy from Happy Gilmore, what's the CEO's name, a real name? It's something O'Neill, Live Golf's CEO. He's been giving a lot of quotes lately, and they won't say anything about past 2026. You'd say, Mr. O'Neill, what's
Scott O'Neill?
Scott O'Neill.
They know they're not going to have the funding.
Right. It's like, what's the plan past this year for Live Golf? Oh, we are full throttle for 2026, baby. Yeah, but what about beyond 2026? We're so excited about what's happening this year for Live Golf. Life of a startup, right?
Did you see the Mayan calendar? There's going to be no 2027.
So
we don't have to worry about it.
So part of what Bryson is doing is to see what's next for him with Live, because you can create whatever kind of price tag you want for a golf league that's not going to exist. So the asking price to do this again for Bryson, whose contract is up after 2026, is apparently in the $500 million range. Right? I think he was at 125 for the contract when he first came over. So he wants to up that to $500 million to continue on with Live, which we know is not going to exist.
I understand.
He's been using his YouTube presence as part of his negotiating tactic. I say when all of this is done, Bryson pays full penalty when he comes back to the PGA Tour. We do whatever we got to do with Bryson in terms of financial penalties and all that good stuff. And he's allowed to chronicle all of this on his YouTube channel. So that'll be like our little gift to him until it's time for the tournaments, and then you got to put that stuff away, Bryson.
He's giving them a dollar amount that he knows cannot be matched, right? And if somehow it is, then he's got $500 million. This once backfired on me. Many years ago, there was a establishment that wanted us to come out and do a remote broadcast, and I did not want to go. I'd been to this place before. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way they had the setup, the way that they treated us there. Didn't want to go. So I gave them some ridiculous number. Yeah, I'll do it for X amount of dollars.
And they said, sure.
And they did. They said, okay. Oh, crap. I meant triple it. That's what I meant. So Bryson better be careful, because he may just wake up with $500 million from the Saudis.
Well, he might be the only guy out there.
It's the Bryson Memorial Tour. He just comes out in waves.
It might just be his YouTube channel. If that's what he wants to do and not be a guy that chases down, championships on the PGA Tour and in the major championships. He thinks he can just play the majors and do YouTube. He's got another thing coming. I don't think it can possibly work like that.
He's got to do what Brooks did.
It's not working for him now.
He's got to do what Brooks did at Harbortown. Just be an alternate. Just be sitting at the clubhouse and just hanging out until a spot might open up.
Yes, that's exactly what you have to do. And we get to make fun of you to no end.
It's good memes, good content.
That's your penalty. And you have to go back to wearing the stupid hat. He has to wear the Kangol hat or whatever that was that he was wearing.
Of course, Rhymetime, Clint Eastwood was also in Ghostbusters, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
He was him.
He was a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh, okay.
It's him and Harold Ramis.
Uh-huh.
Sidney Poitier.
Sidney Poitier's in every movie.
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
The quartet. They were good.
It's a good flick.
Real good.
All right, rapid fire coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
The right two lanes still blocked off from an accident on eastbound I-70. That's after State Route 256. About an hour's worth of delays back from James Road. And another new accident on eastbound 670 that's on the off-ramp to Cleveland Avenue. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell turned Diablo sauce into a dust, and they're dusting the new Diablo dusted crispy chicken nuggets in it. A brand new classic only at Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time and while supplies last. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hop into savings this spring with Ohio Mulch. Right now, save $100 on home delivery orders, but only for a limited time at OhioMulch.com. What sets Ohio Mulch apart? Our premium pine bark mulch made from high-quality southern pine from South Georgia. It lasts longer and creates the perfect pH for acidic-loving plants like hydrangeas and azaleas. Better mulch, better results. Shop now at OhioMulch.com.
Ohio Mulch, landscape supply, cleaner, greener, better.
Get your day started with T-Bone and Tybus weekday mornings from 6 to 9 here on The Fan. You think that a radio lifer and a national title winner wouldn't have much in common, but you'd be wrong. They're both girthy. They both love football, and they both get racially profiled for completely different reasons. It's like driving to work with your friends, except these friends give away tickets to things and talk to all the important people in town. Your actual friends are probably a bunch of losers. Well, anyway, listen to T-Bone and Tybus live on The Fan app, and wherever you get your podcasts.
Common Man here for Hollywood Casino Columbus.
Oh, Mikey, did you know something new is coming and it's right around the corner?
What is it?
Now you can stay while you play. It's the all-new Hollywood Casino Columbus Hotel. It's coming June 12th, and we want you to celebrate with us as we open the doors with a can't-miss concert and festival.
And here's something for you this month. It's the Win Your Way drawings on select Wednesdays and Saturdays. You can score $100,000. Plus, coming in May, it's the Hollywood Tribute Concert Series.
Ooh, must be 21 to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
These two morons keep the studio so cold that Timmy's nipples can cut glass. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
These guys are cool, but not that cool.
Hey, please subscribe to the podcast of This Stupid Show. It's available wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast is brought to you by our friends Care Heating and Cooling. Teddy is not here today, but don't worry. Rhymetime is here. He thinks Clint Eastwood was in the movie Dirty Dancing. And we're going to do some rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Sponsored by The Waterworks. Plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling. From sump pumps and water heaters to full heating and cooling repair and replacement. The Waterworks tackles it all. Call 614-232-2222.
All right, Rhymetime, rapid fire number 1.
NFL Draft is on Thursday. If you're Andrew Berry with the 6th pick, what are you doing as for the Browns pick?
Look, no. Oh, I just dropped my pop.
Oh, boy.
No, the cap's on. Don't worry.
Thank God.
No further.
What is the matter with you? You've got precious instruments right there.
The cap is on.
Better hope
Shut up. You know who wouldn't drop his pop?
Carnell Tate.
Caleb Downs.
Caleb Downs won't drop the pop. He intercepts the pop.
I want a leader. I want a guy on that defense who can be a captain. Eventually. I'm not saying he's going to be the captain year 1, but Caleb Downs, my guy. That's my pick at number 6.
I think my pick would be that standout wide receiver. If Jeremiah Love is already off the board to the Tennessee Titans.
The Cardinals are in play for him, too.
Absolutely. So whatever you can do to help out Shedeur Sanders or whoever is going to be quarterbacking this team, you've got Jerry Jeudy, who I do not consider to be a long-standing number 1 option, but If you get somebody like Carnell Tate in there and then it's Judy and Tate, then you're talking about a nice little wide receiver tandem, especially what you saw from tight end Harold Fannin Jr. this past year. Nice little core of pass catching options right there. So I'm going to go Carnell Tate. I think he'd be a perfectly fine top 10 pick.
Rapid fire number 2.
So you guys just listed 2 Buckeyes there. Will there be 4 that get drafted in the top 10?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Well, you got your Arvell, right?
And Sonny.
You got
Sonny Styles.
Sonny Styles, yeah.
Okay. And then the 2 that
And
we just talked about.
So you think all 4 of those go in the top 10?
I do. I'd say, maybe 6 for the Browns is a little high for Caleb Downs for your choice for what most of the mocks are showing. But newsflash, there's about 30 mock drafts out there. I was just talking with a good, clean Tyler Danberg before the show. We got to put a stop. There's got to be some kind of societal rule about NFL mock drafts. Like you need 10 years service time, coverage of the NFL Combine and NFL Draft before you're allowed to put out an official mock draft. Like Mel Kiper Jr., guys, got my mock draft. Been doing it for 45 years. Best one you're going to find. He can do it. You got a few other guys, Bucky Brooks, NFL.com, like these guys, they can do it. But it's too many mocks. But Caleb Downs, I think, would be the guy that is right around that 8, 9, 10 pick, but I still think he goes top 10.
I understand what you're saying, but you're essentially saying we need people to be qualified to play pretend.
You're saying no mocks at all.
Wow.
Let's just get rid of them.
Rapid fire number 3.
After watching the spring game, are there any position groups that you want to keep an eye on going into the season for good or bad reasons?
Offensive line. I mean, we didn't see it at full capacity, but I mean that was an area of concern as the season went on, and it clearly impacted Julian Sain and his development. And I want him to take the next step and not just be the guy sitting in New York, but a guy who can win the Heisman Trophy and help this team win a national championship. And I think it depends on the offensive line. So there's my answer.
I think we've had such a good run. We've always been enamored, and we always talk about the sexy defensive end position because that's where the sack numbers come from. And we've seen such great ones, a lot like the wide receiver room, right? We had cornerbacks for a while here at Ohio State, but we also had defensive ends with the Bosa brothers, with Chase Young. Even before that, we've had guys like Tyquan Lewis, who was a Big Ten Defensive Lineman of the Year. And so I think we forget about the big men in the middle. And when you have Tyleik Williams right into Caden McDonald, you tend to forget what a great importance that is to the rest of your defense when you can clog the middle and you can help the linebackers get into their gaps and make tackles, the safeties. The job is easier on everybody. So when you're looking at a step that Will Smith Jr. can possibly take, had the nice little deflection and the interception off of Julian Sain here in the spring game. You're looking at Edric Houston, big 96, who I think we believe he can fill that void. He's got to go out there and do it now. And then some of these depth guys, like James Smith, who transfers over from Alabama. So that defensive tackle unit, one that I'll be watching, Rhyme.
Rapid fire number 4.
If you borrow someone's car for one drive, do you adjust their mirrors or leave them as is out of courtesy?
Unless the mirrors are completely and totally out of whack to the point where it's unsafe. Right.
I agree.
I leave them as they are.
Yeah,
if it's just for one drive. Now, if it's I truly can't see and I'm going to crash and die, then I will adjust the mirror.
But then what you do, though, if you have to do that, you make a mental note as to which way you're tilting it. And then you try to put it, which for you would be way off base. So try to put it back to that awkward position that it was in if it was unsafe to drive it. But yeah, if you're just going to the mire and it's 5 minutes up the road.
Everything's got to be the mire, huh?
I will say this.
It's always got to be the mire.
I cannot. My wife and I, we have our own cars. We rarely ever switch off anymore.
My wife has never driven my car.
I cannot stand when I have to switch back to our Nissan Altima. It's like she wants her boobs in the windshield. I have no idea. Like, she's not that short. And when I can't even get into the seat. I have to wait for the electric little bzzz. It's got to go all the way back before I can even get my feet, get my chest in the car. She's that forward in it. She's got to be one of those old ladies with her T-Rex arms right up against the steering wheel.
If she gets in an accident? The airbag's not even going to deploy.
It's going to blow her head off. She'll have no chance against that airbag.
Rapid fire number 5.
Have you ever been turned down for an autograph?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Mike Mussina.
Mike Mussina?
Baltimore Orioles starting pitcher, our guy, our ace back in the day. And I was never a fan of his. He gave me, it was a long enough period of time. He was in the bullpen that was on the side of the field, not out in the outfield, because he was getting some throws in before he was going to be the starting pitcher that day. And he just brushed me off with his glove. He kind of like he was deflecting a curveball from Chris Hoyles. He's just like, no, I'm not doing that.
I've got an even
away
more
from me, kid.
traumatic one, my friend. So I was, 12, 13. Buddy of mine had Chicago White Sox season tickets. And they were allowed to go into the clubhouse after one of the games. This is one of the season ticket perks, I guess. He won some sort of lottery. His dad did. So he could bring one of his friends with him, and he brought me.
Oh, baby.
Big White Sox fan, Mikey. Okay?
Watch out for peepees.
Mikey goes. Well, they had to put peepees put away. They were all dressed at this point. Then they let the kids in as the Sazichis were put back in their pants.
Let's hope.
And so I'm there, and this is heyday Frank Thomas time.
Oh, baby, the big hurt.
I got my baseball. I got my Frank Thomas jersey on. I'm ready to go.
Oh, boy.
And so they had lost the game. It sucked. Terrible. And so I'm back there, and, one of the PR guys is sort of leading us around. And we got a couple autographs, like, hey, Kirk McCaskill signed my ball.
Okay,
whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so Frank Thomas was over there. And I'm sort of hanging back. I didn't want to be too forward. The PR guy for the White Sox says, here's your chance. Go on up to him and, have him sign your ball. So I did. I went up to him at his locker. I said, Mr. Thomas.
It's very polite.
Will you sign my ball? He looked at me with the most disgusted face and said, kid, we just lost the effing game. And then he turned around, no sign. And the PR guy was like, and she'll like it too.
He liked you in that moment about as much as he likes the entire White Sox organization today.
That's right. So I didn't get my Frank Thomas autograph that day.
You got who? Kirky Boy?
I got a couple other ones.
It's always, I don't get Mike Mussina, but Jeff Reboulet was perfectly
Ron
pleased.
Karkovice could sign my ball. No problem there.
Todd Froworth loved giving his John Hancock.
No problem there.
It's always the guys that you don't want on that baseball.
CBS put together a list of the biggest draft busts from each team, and there's some very interesting names on here. We'll talk about it next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
The right 2 lanes are blocked off due to an accident on eastbound I-70. This is after State Route 256. Over an hour's worth of delays back from James Road and southbound East Outer Belt. An accident at East Broad off on the right shoulder. This report is sponsored by Sunsetter. With a Sunsetter awning, turn your patio into a cool shaded retreat. Up to 20 degrees cooler with the push of a button. And right now, save $350 at sunsetter.com. That's sunsetter.com. Life's better under a Sunsetter. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Truck drivers. Midwest Logistics Systems is hiring local dedicated truck drivers in your area. As an MLS driver, you'll experience the ease of hauling no-touch freight, earning predictable pay, and having a consistent Monday through Friday schedule. Plus, MLS drivers earn performance and safety-based bonuses and have access to a benefits package with health care, a 401k, paid time off, and more. Stop missing out on valuable time at home. Find a local dedicated job near you and apply at MidwestLogisticsSystems.com.
Mike Rowe here with a random fact. More than half of the homes that have basements in North America will experience water damage. It's true. Whether it's basement moisture, flooding, or bowing walls, do yourself a favor and call a groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to waterproof your basement and stabilize your walls. Schedule a free inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Hey, it's Austin Ward. Listen to The Beat with Austin and Byrne, now powered by the Waterworks and Header Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Get the latest Buckeye news, insights, and unbeatable analysis every day. Don't miss a moment. Stream The Beat with Austin and Byrne, sponsored by the Waterworks and Header Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Listen up, Columbus. Before you buy or lease a new Honda, see Lindsay Honda first. For a limited time, every new Honda includes a complimentary gift. Choose a KitchenAid stand mixer, a 75-inch high-def TV, or a zero-gravity massage chair when you buy any new Honda. Plus, drive a new 2026 Civic Sport, just $199 a month, or a 2026 CR-V LX, just $279 a month.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference.
During the Honda Spring Event, see lindsayhonda.com for details.
Hi, this is D. Miller. Have you lost your energy, not feeling it in the bedroom anymore? It could be your testosterone. Yes, even if you're a woman, testosterone controls energy, confidence, and sex drive too, for both men and women. Want to find out if your testosterone is unbalanced? Find out now for free. Synergenics and Low T Center are offering free testosterone testing for both men and women. Stop by or book today at fixmylowt.com. That's fixmylowt.com.
Mornings on the Fan have never been larger. T-Bone is large. Tyvus is getting large. Get large with them. T-Bone and Tyvus.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9.
Your home for large people and larger personalities. The Fan.
For over 78 years, our family's been part of your love stories. At Diamond Seller, we offer bigger diamonds, better prices, and timeless designs for every chapter of your life. From your first yes to your forever I do, trust the jeweler who knows diamonds best. Visit Diamond Seller today.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven.
I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. If you've been in the market for a new home or just wanted to take advantage of lower rates, recent events have shown exactly why Miller Lending chose to offer a way around bad timing with our no closing cost program. With no fees rolled in or charged, including the cost of title insurance, you can simply close on today's rates and refinance free of charge as rates improve. Over the past several months, we spoke to numerous borrowers who had heard rates were coming down and chose to wait. We explained that if rates did fall, you could simply update a few documents and refinance again, but why take the chance? So when rates spiked a 0.5% recently, not only was I disappointed that we couldn't help those who waited, but also for those buying a home who just saw a sharp increase to their monthly payment. So while we can't control the market, we can offer an alternative. Eliminate timing and say goodbye to closing costs forever. 877-9-NO-COST, or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Accurate Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Two men who are not allowed to sleep in the same room as their wives. This is Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. Joe Buck will host ESPN Jeopardy. See, in my mind, this is about ESPN personalities. Like a question would be, this windbag hosted SportsCenter opposite Dan Patrick from 92 to 97. And your answer would be?
Who is Rich Eisen?
No, who is Keith Olbermann?
KO, okay.
Man. You remember Keith Olbermann, don't you, Rhymetime?
No,
he was in Flashdance.
You just making up shows or movies now? I mean, what? So what is this just going to be? Are you getting more
Sports
details
trivia.
on
It's
this?
like ESPN.
That's it?
It's sports.
Is it Stump the
Sports
Schwab
Jeopardy.
all over again type of deal?
Joe Buck's going to host it.
Everybody loves that one time where you get a baseball category in Jeopardy, so they're just going to do it for the entire show now. You just get sports questions.
All right, CBS has put together a list of the biggest draft bust from each team. Some interesting names here, and there are some teams, obviously, that have their pick of horrible draft picks, so this list is quite controversial. However, for my Chicago Bears, long list of first-round busts. Mitch Trubisky comes to recent memory. They have on here 2015, and I'll tell you what, it's not a bad pick. because he's so irrelevant that I forgot all about him. With the number 7 overall pick in the 2015 draft, the Chicago Bears drafted wide receiver Kevin White. Out of West Virginia. And he
oh, my God. I forgot about him as well.
Absolute trash. He had 28 catches, no touchdowns in 14 career games with the Bears, including 5 starts.
Yuck.
And that was the number 5 pick in the draft.
How quickly was he just out of the NFL? Did he even play 3 seasons?
I don't know if he caught on with another team after that. Now, for the Bengals, they have Achilles Smith because, there you go. Overall pick, number 3 in 99. Played 4 seasons. Had a whopping 46.6% completion percentage. I think the staggering thing is that he actually started 17 games.
3-14 record.
I know, but a guy that bad,
they had nowhere else to turn.
Would not even get an opportunity to start that. Look at Anthony Richardson. What's his career start game total? 6?
Yeah,
7?
He definitely didn't get to 17. He would have gotten too tired. He would have not started one where they wanted him to play.
Now the Browns one surprised me because they went back to 87. Mike Junkin, linebacker, 5th pick in the draft, 87. Played 2 seasons with the Browns, 87 to 88. 36 tackles in 15 games played. Only started 7 games. This was Marty Schottenheimer, who, by the way, left the Browns then, went to Kansas City, traded for Mike Junkin. He liked Mike Junkin so much, he traded for him. And he did nothing there, too.
Well, the Browns, that's a difficult title to win. Biggest draft bust for the Cleveland Browns. You're talking about, what about our guy, Brady Quinn?
Brady Quinn's in the team picture. That was a late first round.
Yeah,
pick.
later in the first round. What about?
Johnny Manziel's a late first round pick.
Wasn't it earlier in that same draft? Justin Gilbert?
Justin Gilbert's
oh my God! Did Gilbert do anything at all?
Really bad.
Just awful.
Again, it's a bad franchise. You have your pick. By the way, former Buckeye Art Schleister is on here for the Colts. Fourth overall pick in 82.
Anthony Richardson has played a total of 17 games.
He's played in 17 games?
He's played in 17 games.
More than I thought.
Justin Gilbert, by the way, boys.
But in 3 seasons, too.
Yeah. Gilbert played just 2 seasons in Cleveland. He had 3 starts. That's all he had. 3 starts, 1 interception. Then he was with Pittsburgh in 2016, and then his NFL career was over. Yikes.
Now, for your Washington Commanders / Redskins, do you have a guess as to who they would pick as the biggest first-round bust of all time?
Is it RG3?
No, because RG3 had himself a season.
He had an offensive rookie of the year. He was.
And they went 94, third overall pick.
Heath Schuler.
Heath Schuler is correct.
Heath would be the other one that I'm thinking of.
Heath Schuler played 3 seasons, 47.7% completion percentage, 13 touchdowns, 9 picks. He started 13 games, played in only 19 games.
I think he's in the Senate in the state of Tennessee.
Is he?
Or he's doing something. He's doing something with politics.
After starting 13 games in his first 2 years, he was beaten out by a 7th-round pick in 94. Can you name who that 7th-round pick was that took his starting job?
I know we had Trent and we had Gus in that era.
It's Gus.
Gus
Farratt.
And Gus we trust.
Gus Farratt was a 7th-round pick and beat out Heath Schuler for the starting job.
When I said Trent, I mean Trent Green, of course. And Trent Green was also the guy that was picked to be the Rams' starting quarterback, and then he went down, and then that paved the way for Kurt Warner to step in and have the career that he had.
If you remember, too, Heath Schuler was then traded to the New Orleans Saints in 97.
Mm-hmm.
And who was the head coach in 97 for the Saints? Mike Ditka, who had just traded his entire draft away for Ricky Williams. So he was going to have Heath Schuler, who was mismanaged completely in some people's eyes.
He would have his quarterback, and then
you got your
his
quarterback, you got your
Texas star running back
that you traded the entire draft for, and then
you get some great Mike Ditka press conference moments right down there in New Orleans. Next, if you were 2-7, you'd be mad too. Next,
so it's a nice little history lesson here.
There's got to be a lot. Who else? I'm trying to pull up a list of the Bears draft picks here. So we have Curtis Enos was number 5 overall in 1998. What about one we haven't hit on a bunch? What about Cade McNown, 1999, quarterback out of UCLA?
Horrible pick. Cade McNown, David Terrell.
Yeah, David Terrell, number 8 overall out of Michigan.
Curtis Enos was a top 10 pick.
Enos, I just said 5 overall out of Penn State. Yeah. Rashawn Salam.
Later first round.
Rest in peace, Rashawn Salam,
yeah,
right?
Dead.
Heisman Trophy winner, I want to say. Out of
that's
Colorado.
Right, Colorado.
And he did okay for the Bears, right?
No, he didn't.
Okay, he sucked.
No, he didn't.
Sorry.
His rookie year, I want to say he flirted with 1,000 yards or had a nice little rookie year, and then after that, nothing.
Let's see. Cedric Benson, top 5.
Texas, bad.
A recent one for the Bengals is John Ross.
Yes, that's right.
Drafted him just for his 40 time, basically.
Yeah.
For a minute there, he had the combine record.
Yeah.
If he doesn't still hold it.
Do they hang a banner for that?
4.2s?
Is there a banner in Indy for that, John Ross?
Best 40 time? For sure.
All right, coming up. Very special birthday today. Very special birthday, and Timmy's son is playing emotional blackmail with him.
It's not right.
We'll talk about it next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There is still an accident eastbound on I-70 blocking off the right 2 lanes after State Route 256. About an hour's worth of delays still from James Road. Northbound 71 at Weber, another accident off on the left shoulder. That's got traffic slow back from Main Street with 20 minutes worth of delays. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Once you dabble in Taco Bell's Luxe boxes, including the $5, $7, and $9 box with its triple-double crunch wrap, you might think dinner includes a chauffeur. It doesn't. However, it does include a drink. Choose your Luxe box at Taco Bell today for a limited time while supplies last. Specialty drinks excluded, tax extra. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Sign your kids up for the Columbus Aviators Kids Club and score 2 free tickets to a game. Join now at UFLaviators.com to join today.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, we put new windows in a Dublin home last week. You wouldn't believe how much new light was let in. Changed the entire mood of the home.
You don't need fancy windows to change the mood of a room, Leslie. Know what else will do that? Wilson's Wicks, my new candle line. Here, smell this one.
Oh, that's bad.
I call it warm tuna salad. It's not for everyone.
Get the windows that can completely change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
Hey, it's Austin Ward with a unique opportunity for you. The chance to drop 40 pounds by the 4th with Awaken 180. Fast results, sustainable results, medication-free, and free support for life. 40 by the 4th. This is your year. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Hey, it's Bo Bishop here. You've heard me talk about High Bank Spirits, but the food is just as good. Brunch worth planning your weekend around. Seasonal dinners perfect for date night or game night. Plus, kids eat half off every Monday. Find menus and locations at highbankco.com. Dine, drink, distill at High Bank.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your house. It's for your life. If your job is getting old, it's time to clear the clutter and spring into IT. Go to My Computer Career.
My Computer Career helped me get the skills and certifications I needed to start a new life as an IT professional in months, not years.
Earn the certifications the top employers are looking for right now. Visit mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation to see if it's time to spring into IT. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
Spring into savings at Great Lakes Hyundai. Right now, drive your new Hyundai with payments as low as $94 per month for a 2-year lease. Get spring lease savings on every model from Elantra to Palisade. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit. Payment on 26 Elantra SE. $39.95 down plus tax title first month payment. 7,500 miles per year ends $430.
With Bet365 early payout, you win even if they lose. Get paid out instantly when your team goes up big, even if they blow the lead later. Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio.
Is 2026 the year you achieve your health goals? The Good Feet store wants to help. Trade in your bad feet for good feet. We want to help you walk, run, exercise, and play in comfort this year. Visit the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway near the Polaris Mall or on Stringtown Road in Grove City.
Grilling season is here, and nobody does it better than Billiards Plus. Fire up your backyard with top-of-the-line grills from the biggest names in outdoor cooking. Perfect for game day or any day. And when the party heads inside, Billiards Plus has you covered with pool tables, shuffleboard, game tables, and more. Everything you need to build the ultimate hangout. From backyard cookouts to game room showdowns. Make your home the MVP. Billiards Plus. Grills, games, and good times. Family owned and operated. Check them out online or on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
Care Heating and Cooling. Honest technicians, honest pricing. Call 1-800-COOLING.
Hey, it's AR here for Germain Honda of Dublin. If you've been thinking about upgrading your ride, now's the time. It's the Honda Spring Event at Germain Honda of Dublin, and they've got seriously low lease rates on the Honda HR-V and Civic for well-qualified buyers. I'm talking reliable, fuel-efficient, and fun to drive without stretching your budget. Stop by Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270. Check them out online at GermainHondaofDublin.com. The Honda Spring Event won't last forever.
Common Man here for Weed Man. I talk to you about Weed Man every year. Why? Simple. Number one, I use it. Number two, it works. You want to get those lawn roots thick, baby, because when that happens, they resist weeds, disease, and insects, and they're using top-of-the-line stuff. We're talking golf course quality. Weed Man is locally owned and operated by Corbin and Audrey. They will take care of you. Proudly serving Central Ohio and our Dayton friends. Call your local office, 614-733-3747, weedman.com.
If the look of your home says charming, but the look of your garage door says haunted, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we've been transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Professional women's soccer coming to Columbus with today's expansion. The announcement that the city will get an expansion franchise to the National Women's Soccer League that will begin play in 2028. The yet-to-be-named team will play at Scotts Miracle-Gro Field, which also houses the Crew. It's being reported that the Haslam ownership group is paying an expansion fee of $205 million. Cincinnati Reds go for a fifth straight win. They continue their series in St. Petersburg against Tampa Bay tonight. The Reds a game-and-a-half lead atop the NL Central. Cleveland Guardians will have a half-game lead atop the AL Central, continue their series at home with the Houston Astros tonight. Columbus Clippers begin a series this evening in Buffalo. This update brought to you by TurboTrack Realty. Done with that property? Call John Kozik at TurboTrack Realty for a cash offer today. 614-470-2000. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Remember that funny line from Christmas Vacation?
Clark, it's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
Well, these morons keep jamming them down our throats, so they're not funny anymore. Here's Man and Timmy.
Teddy's not here today. Rhymetime is producing, and I got a bone to pick with our guy Jacob Reimer.
Well, look, he's not even
listening. He's talking to Keels.
He's chatting with Big Daddy still, so
he's talking to Keels.
You don't have his attention.
Know what I'm saying, do you?
He's looking up Clint Eastwood's IMDb right now.
No, I got a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
You're producing the show, and I pop on Twitter 12 minutes ago, Jacob Reimer. Michael Malone with 3 portal pickups today on a heater, and then a GIF.
Yeah.
Are you producing or are you tweeting?
I did that during a break.
About North Carolina basketball.
I did that during a break. I'm still a college basketball analyst. Stop it now.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Wow. I mean, I'm the number one guy here.
Yeah, in your dreams. You're just lucky that I'm letting you play out this fantasy land of yours.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm just having a good time.
North Carolina.
Our college basketball analysts are not having a good day. You got Reimer over there tweeting during the show. Evil Bald Colin was just standing outside looking in the window because he forgot his key card on his desk.
Evil Bald Colin wants to be our technical director or whatever he wants to ascend to. He's not even He's not even remembering his key card. And you talk about a college basketball sicko. You should see some of the shirts that Evil Bald Colin wears from day to day. One day he's wearing a Butler basketball crew neck. Next day he's wearing a Vermont Catamounts t-shirt hoodie.
What's wrong with that?
Then he's wearing a Vanderbilt tank top.
I will say I'm trying to be like Evil. I want to get a lot of college basketball gear.
I mean, you got to...
But you're a North Carolina guy.
Take it in moderation. Yeah, you're
how about
a
some
UNC
Duke gear?
fan.
You want some Duke stuff?
Yeah, no, I'm good with that.
By the way, speaking of
Bad Duke. Coach K's grandson.
Joseph Savarino, the grandson of former Duke coach Mike Krzyzewski, faces a misdemeanor charge of driving while impaired in a crash that resulted in the death of a 15-year-old boy in North Carolina. So here's the deal. This was Saturday, April 18th, this past Saturday, 9 p.m. The kid was riding the electric bike on the street. Presumably it's dark out.
It was dark.
Right? Maybe the kid wasn't where he was supposed to be on the street. He was not in a designated area for scooter riding or e-bike riding, crossing where he wasn't supposed to cross. However, to me, that all goes out the window when the guy who hits him is legally drunk. I don't understand how you get a misdemeanor charge.
I don't get it either.
Out of this. I don't care if the kid was in the middle of the damn road and the grandson had a green light. The fact that he then pulled over, cops came, and you blew over the legal limit, you're drunk, to me should be a minimum 5 years in prison.
It is to me a miracle how the legal system has had, this is not the first one of these cases, sadly, and it's something it's an epidemic, and we can't seem to rid the world of drunk driving with all of the options that you have to get a quick ride, especially if you're someone that's a famous athlete or comes from a family that has lots of money. You can't handle, just to get home in a given night? $10 to $15 Uber Black ride or whatever it is. Come on. We just had this with Ted Ginn in town, and fortunately nobody got hurt in that situation. And with Coach K's grandson, somebody is dead. Now, I have not even seen all the details, but it's kind of like you said. I don't even need to know all of those details when you're drunk. You're drunk. That should
here's
alone,
the detail I know.
It needs
the kid's
to be
dead. You were drunk.
Drunk driving needs to be a harsher crime, in my opinion, because we give so many slaps on the wrist. Teddy was coaching the very next game. I guess you could say, I don't count the game that was tomorrow.
The next day.
I don't count that game the next day. Like, you're there to coach, and you get popped for drunk driving. You miss that game. You're on the sidelines the very next Friday. Like, that's where it is. And how about it? His brother, Joseph's brother, he pleaded guilty to a DWI in 2022. It was the story when he was actually driving Paolo Banchero's ride. He was driving Paolo's car and got popped for drunk driving. And he was a player for Duke. That was Coach K's grandson that had a little cup of coffee with the Blue Devils. He was sentenced to 12 months probation.
Sounds like
had to do a treatment program as part of his plea agreement.
All right.
That's not too good for Coach K's one daughter. They're both sons popped for DUIs now.
Before we get to your son putting you on an emotional roller coaster, did you see who was born 100 years ago today? 100 years ago today.
Very excited.
Oh, hello, Timmy. Yes, I'm celebrating in the afterlife. I I've got that big Under Siege cake, and I'm popping out of it with my old lady tots. Yes, indeed.
Queen, I hope you're wearing the tassels at the very least up there.
Booby tassels and a merkin.
Good.
Just a huge full bush.
What? That's wonderful, Queen. But what is a birthday party really like up there in the great beyond? Aside from you getting to pop out of the cake from Under Siege.
Oh, it's wild. I played pickleball today with the actor who played Jeff on Saved by the Bell.
Oh, you saw Patrick Muldoon.
He just died this week, and so I invited him up, and then I told him what I thought about him. About how he was stepping out on Kelly Kapowski.
The Queen, that was just his character in the TV show. You're not going to hold him accountable for that, are you?
Absolutely, I held him accountable, and Betty White wanted to play with me, and I said, "Get out of here, you broad. I don't want to play with you."
Does it make you sad though that you're celebrating your 100th up there and you didn't actually get to make it to 100 down here, party with Vigo and people like that?
I did a lot of living during my 98 years. I tell you what, Timmy.
Did you really now?
You better be glad I'm not down there with you. I would take you for a ride.
I might take you up on that, Queen.
Yes, I put my tiara on and rough ride you.
I have been known to do some cougar hunting myself, Queen.
Oh, yes. I got some cobwebs, I gotta tell you.
That's all right. Nothing we can't get past. It's good to see you, Queen.
How you doing over there, Rhymer? Are you doing all right?
I'm doing good, Queen.
All right, thank you. Go back to tweeting about North Carolina transfer portal.
It's great to see you,
I
Queen.
got Dean Smith up here with me. Yes, good old Dean.
How's the Dean?
Is he running the old four corners on you, Queen?
Absolutely. He wanted to be reincarnated so he can come down and coach North Carolina again.
He's trying to stall that offense, and I'm sure you just want to get to the point, don't you?
That's right.
Get to Dean's point.
Oh, Dean's point. Absolutely. Climb that mountain. You need a Sherpa. Bye-bye.
Wonderful to hear from the Queen on her 100th would-be birthday. It's fitting for the Queen to have a nice springtime B-day, isn't it?
Springtime for Hitler.
In Germany. So, my son, Jack Hall, the other day says to me.
Says to you.
Says to me.
Says to you.
So, Dad, what do you think... This is how he phrased it. Dad, do you think that I could break 100 at York? And I said instantly, no.
This is a kid.
No way.
Who has for years rebuffed your efforts to play golf with him. Just doesn't want to play golf.
Yes.
Ever. This is your favorite thing. You love golf. You'd love nothing more.
I have pursued and he withdrew. He pursued and I withdrew. And so we danced. This sweet dance of golf. And I'm trying to get him into this game. I've wanted nothing more in my heart to just one day find that he enjoys the game.
So what brought this
the
up?
way that I do. So he asks that about York, and I kind of scoff and I laugh. I'm like, no. Could you break 100 at York? Like, buddy, this game takes patience. This game takes work, effort, dedication. It's a lot of fun. But if you want to master the game, I'm not even close to mastering this game, and I've been playing it my entire life. I'm on a lifelong quest, as I've always said, to shoot par, a God's honest round of par on an 18-hole championship course. My two lows of all time are 74s, and I'm very proud of that number. And one of those came with a 1 under 35 on the front nine, and I'm very proud of that. But I said, Jack, no way. And then I said, well, why the hell are you asking me that right now? And he just shrugged and said, well, because, I maybe might want to take it up here soon. I said, now, why is that?
What happened
he said,
your pantalones?
He said, well, maybe the boys want to start playing golf.
Who's the boys?
The boys are the boys. The boys are the friends. And so I said,
they want to play golf?
So I says to him, I says to the guy, I says to him, so that's cool. The boys want to play golf. Oh, you're ready to play. But Dad's been playing golf this entire time. And last time I checked, I'm a boy. I'm a man.
Well,
you're a man.
I mean,
tonight.
And I understand. I understand, and that's part of what I told him. as part of a way to entice him to get involved with the game, because it's something that you might find friends along your path are going to be golfers, and they're going to want to go out on nice days and have fun with their buddies. And it's
neglect their families.
Gonna neglect the families, and then we get shunned for being gone for like 19 hours when we're really just out for a day playing some golf. And
quick 7-hour round.
We don't want to just quick 7, 8, 9, 10 hours, quick 11 hours.
It's nothing.
All we want to do is come home and then have the wife bring us a sandwich, beer, pizza, whatever, and ask us about our round and be interested in our round. And she want to know about the dog leg left on the par 5 on the back 9.
You got to do it all yourself.
Bring me a sandwich, bitch. I've been gone all day.
Oh, sorry, sandwiches. We can't have those. We don't do cold sandwiches at our house. It's an insane thing to have for dinner.
So are you going to go off with him?
Well, I told him, you just say the word, buddy, and we're going to go get fitted for clubs. And he's still stalling. Now he's stalling, and he doesn't quite know. Oh, I want to be sure, Dad. So don't do this to me. Don't put me in this position, Jack.
Too much pressure on him. He'll come to you.
There's a difference between pressuring and offering.
He'll come to you. Stop it.
He'll come to you.
We almost had someone die during a spring game this weekend. Not Ohio State, another spring game. Bryce Underwood's career died. No. It's something else entirely. That's coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
An accident has now been cleared out eastbound on I-70. It was after State Route 256. About a 30-minute delay still, though, from James Road. And southbound East Outer Belt at East Broad, accident there on the left shoulder. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Welcome to the Ohio Lottery's Made from Scratch show. Today, I'm sharing how you can make dough from scratch. We're adding a dash of fun and a sprinkle of luck. Now, let's get cooking and see what we've got. And voila! A fresh batch of Ohio Lottery $5 scratch-offs. Nice.
Play aces and eights with over $20 million in cash prizes and a top prize of $150,000. Players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Common Man here for GoGermain.com. I have been telling you about my friends at Germain for a long time, and it's because they bring the goods. And right now, you get $3,000 over Kelley Blue Book on your trade during the Germain Trade and Upgrade Sales Event. Yes, cue the trumpets. Nearly 4,000 new and pre-owned vehicles, plus an extra $3,000 on your trade means your budget goes further. And with their $1,000 price promise, no one's going to sell you a car for less. Get started now at GoGermain.com.
Hey, it's Austin Ward. Listen to The Beat with Austin and Byrne, now powered by the Waterworks and Header Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Get the latest Buckeye news, insights, and unbeatable analysis every day. Don't miss a moment. Stream The Beat with Austin and Byrne, sponsored by the Waterworks and Header Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
It's time to choose happiness again. With the weather being warmer, my kids want to go outside and play, but my knee pain used to ruin these moments with my kids. Until I got with Dr. Tesner and his medical team at QC Kinetics. They relieved my knee pain right there in the office that day. So if you say yes to any of these questions I'm about to ask, then you're the kind of patient that QC Kinetics regenerative treatment help every day. I have consistent joint pain in my knees, hips, and shoulders or back. Pain keeps me from getting a good night's sleep. I'm missing work or saying no to the activities that I enjoy. I don't want surgery or a long recovery. I am at the end of my rope, taking medication every day just to get through the day. Did you answer yes to any of these questions? Today could be your day to turn that corner and finally get relief. QC Kinetics are easy, done in the office here in Dublin and Gahanna. The consultation is free, so don't wait. It will be the most meaningful thing you do for yourself and the people who care about you. Call 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544.
Why choose between getting things done and doing things with the ones you love? With Kroger same-day pickup and delivery, it's easy to shop the same great prices and quality you'd find in store. We'll bring your groceries right to you in our refrigerated trucks so you can spend time on what matters most. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Save $20 on your first Kroger pickup or delivery order of $75 or more. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
All your favorite fan shows are on YouTube, along with those fake YouTube ads like Chew This Gum and It Grows New Teeth. Experience the splendor of Bo sitting in his closet, Timmy Hall's gouty gold chains, and Matty Ice wearing a coat in 90-degree weather. It's all there. Head to YouTube and subscribe today.
Sometimes, tough times are a test, a chance to prove ourselves. Colleen O'Donnell proved her grit in Laredo, Texas, when she served as an immigration judge and faced the worst of the worst: human smugglers, gang members, dangerous people. Colleen ordered them to be deported, never granted asylum once, and enforced the law to the letter. Now, Ohio needs tough leadership on the bench, so Colleen O'Donnell's running for Ohio Supreme Court as a constitutional conservative with 10 years of prior judicial experience. Ohio Right to Life PAC endorses Colleen for her devotion to our conservative values. America's toughest immigration sheriff, Richard Jones, endorses Colleen O'Donnell for her dedication to public safety. And the Ohio leaders we trust support Colleen O'Donnell for her unwavering loyalty to the rule of law and the Ohio State Constitution. The grit to lead, the experience to succeed. Colleen O'Donnell for Ohio Supreme Court.
Paid for by O'Donnell for Ohio.
Epic parties start at Staples. Now you can grab Party City balloons, decorations, and tableware, plus matching custom invites, banners, and more right at Staples. That was easy.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Well, we might see a shower or storm overnight tonight into Wednesday morning. The chance is about 40% across central Ohio. Overnight lows at 57, middle 70s on Wednesday, and chance of a shower or storm in the afternoon as well. On Thursday, a much drier, sunnier day and warmer at about 80 here. On Friday, low 80s with some sunshine and about a 40% chance of an afternoon shower or a storm. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Common Man's wife would rather bang her head up against a wall instead of listening to this show. Timmy's wife is banging the milkman. This is Man and Timmy.
So we're going to talk about something that happened at a spring game, something very scary in just a minute. But first, something that's not scary. I'm talking about our friends at Tri-State Men's Health. You don't have to have reservations. If you have been suffering from low testosterone, low T, as we shorten it in the biz, we have been there before, baby. We have had our numbers checked. We have had those quick shots in the ace. And boy, do they fix a lot of what's ailing you up. Just because you're getting older, it doesn't really mean you got to feel like it. If your energy is low, sleep is off, the weight's not budging in the right direction, you feel a lot of fog. You've had that brain fog before, and your sex drive is not what it used to be.
I hate that when you
The word is
fine. The way you say it is not.
How would Clint say it in Dirty Dancing? Sex drive. So don't wait. Check out our guys. Go to tristatemenshealth.com. See about that first $99 appointment. You get the consult, TMPSA test. If you sign up for testosterone treatment the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Say bye to low T. tristatemenshealth.com.
You feel lucky, punk? Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite few Clint Eastwood movies? He's had a lot of good movies since he's gotten mega old. He's directed a lot. But Gran Torino was great. The Mule, some of his more recent ones where he's the drug runner.
I told you about In the Line of Fire.
Yeah, In the Line of Fire.
You got
Absolute Power.
You got Dirty Harry. You got Absolute Power. That's a good one.
Not Dirty Dancing.
Not Dirty Dancing. He wasn't in that one.
Unforgiven.
What's the one where he's the boxing with?
Yes. You ever seen $1 Million Baby?
$1 Million Baby.
You never saw that? A good boxing sports movie?
Nope. That Hilary Swank? Is that who that is?
Hilary Swank, Morgan Freeman, Clint Eastwood. You've got to put $1 Million Baby on your list.
Only boxing movies I'll support are Rocky and Creed.
At least you've seen them. There's some people around here that can't even say that. I'll give you that at least.
I've seen all of them.
Seen all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Rocky 1 through... You even saw Rocky 5.
Yes.
With Tommy the Machine Gun.
I don't like that one.
It's not a good one.
No.
Nobody likes that
No,
one.
no one likes that one. That's the one where the big
climax
fight
is a street fight. I don't want that. I want Rocky in the ring.
I almost used that gif today for a tweet of him just going, one more round.
You know what happened to Tommy Morrison, don't you?
No.
He's gone, right?
You know what he had?
What?
And how you doing, little partner?
No.
Fine.
No.
And it's little visitor now.
No.
Atawoyoli's how you say it in Cherokee.
Topical.
Well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
Walker, Texas Ranger, also told Tommy Morrison he had AIDS. Yeah, he had AIDS.
That is just so awful of you.
What?
Walker told him that he had AIDS.
Walker tells everyone they have AIDS. That's how Freddie Mercury found out.
Walker told the Queen that she has AIDS.
But the Queen didn't have AIDS. It's wrong.
Well, up there she does. And Walker could tell her because he's gone. Chuck's gone.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Knobloch.
He's
can't make that throw.
No.
Chuck Knobloch is gone?
No, he's alive.
Just gone from baseball.
He's gone.
Gone from the public eye.
She's history. We're divorced.
What I say? Nipple?
Jesus. Let's move on to a lighthearted story. A skydiver crashed into Virginia Tech's scoreboard before their spring game. He's apparently alive, so we can make fun of him.
Did you see this whole debacle? The wind shear that was happening? He
There's a lot of wind.
He said that as he was approaching the stadium, he could tell that this was going just horribly. And he wanted to try to position it to the practice field. He was going to try to miss the stadium altogether. And then the wind sheared again. And that's when it was out of his hands. And he knew, like, oh, holy ass, I'm going to crash into the scoreboard here. And yeah, I saw him doing this interview and he was terrified. He was thanking the Lord that the parachute held up and he didn't fall because it was 20 to 30 minutes. They first brought an emergency truck out there that the ladder wasn't tall enough.
I thought it was 45 minutes that he was up there.
Okay, so there's some discrepancy with how long it took.
Well, this was being filmed. Right? I mean, this was during the spring game.
Right.
Cell
phone footage.
I have some audio of the event. Would you like to hear him as he crashed into the scoreboard?
I can't wait.
Okay, here we go.
I can't wait.
And Holmes at the belt. And now the 3-2 swung on, a pop foul back here. Ow! 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 It really hit me. I didn't know it was coming back that far.
Mm-hmm.
What's that got to do with it?
Nothing. Just want to be ow. That's what I thought of, the ow.
That's him crashing into the Virginia Tech scoreboard saying, ow, ow.
I was waiting for the sha-la-la-la at the end of that.
That'd be a good callback. I forgot totally about that.
What show is that from?
I don't know.
That's actually okay.
Michael J. Fox?
Nope.
Can you name any movie with Michael J. Fox?
Probably, but not off the top of the dome right now.
Then you can't.
Name one movie.
If I say Michael J. Fox.
Maybe the most famous trilogy ever in the history of cinema. Michael J. Fox.
I don't know about that, but it's pretty popular.
Doc, did you rip this off? He's a peeping Tom.
By the way, you're
1.21 gigawatts?
I like how the first quote you go to is he's a peeping Tom.
That was the second one. I first said, did you rip that off?
Nothing about 88 miles an hour. None of that.
You're a slacker.
Have you seen the Back to the Future?
I've seen the first one. Not all of them.
Decided I'm out.
Quit after the first one, huh? Didn't bring you in.
Yep.
Wasn't creative enough for you.
No, I guess not.
Everybody does time travel because of them. Because of that movie.
Happens all the time.
What about Indiana Jones? Have you seen any of those?
No. I thought we've had that discussion.
Maybe we have. I don't know. I've been doing this for 23 years.
Die Hards? Any of the Die Hards?
Nope.
Any of the Lethal Weapons?
Nope.
I saw Heat last week. You ever seen Heat? Of course, has he seen Heat? He's got great ass. You haven't seen Heat.
Reimer, best action movie of all time. You're sitting down, you're watching an action movie. Which one you putting on?
You just want gunfire, action.
What's an action movie?
What's a
crop?
I like the National Treasures.
That's not an
action movie. That's one step away from being on the Disney Channel.
It is a Disney Channel. That's a Disney movie. I mean, I
There's
respect
action in that.
I like Finding Nemo. There's some peril there. He's running away from the shark.
I've been on Disney Plus a lot lately.
Declaration off. I mean, it's got Nick Cage in it.
He kidnaps the president.
That's the second one. That's the secret of the chamber tombs.
Yeah.
I can't believe he said National Treasure for your
How's that not an action movie? That's not my all-time. But
okay, well, what's your all-time? This is your chance.
I don't know movies. I'm drawing a blank on everything.
Have you seen Taken with Liam Neeson?
Yes.
You like it?
Yeah, but I haven't seen.
I don't know if I want you as our producer anymore.
I have a little clip from Taken here. Maybe he'll enjoy this. You ready?
I'm dying.
No, you know what? I like your whole attitude. I'm not gonna do it now.
Push the button.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, you can't deprive the audience.
I can indeed.
Push the button.
No, we gotta go. Timmy Time's coming up next.
I don't care. Push the button.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's a flesh wound. You'll be fine. Timmy Time. 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Southbound on the East Outer Belt, there is an accident blocking the right lane. It's after Easton Way. And also on eastbound I-70, a disabled vehicle on the right shoulder after Miller-Kelton. This report is sponsored by Vision Zero Columbus. Serious crashes on Columbus streets cause permanent physical, financial, emotional, and property damage. Vision Zero is changing that through roadway redesign and a commitment to zero traffic deaths. Find out how at columbus.gov/Vision Zero. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
When you saw your heating bills this winter, did you think this is out of control? The problem is your house is leaking money, and the only thing higher than your heating bills are your cooling bills. Steve here from USA Insulation. Let us fix your energy bill problem for good. If you aren't foam insulated, you really aren't insulated. For $99 a month, interest-free, we'll foam your home and help cut those energy bills. 529-2440 or USAinsulation.net.
USA Insulation.
Listen up, Columbus. Before you buy or lease a new Honda, see Lindsay Honda first. For a limited time, every new Honda includes a complimentary gift. Choose a KitchenAid stand mixer, a 75-inch high-def TV, or a zero-gravity massage chair when you buy any new Honda. Plus, drive a new 2026 Civic Sport, just $199 a month, or a 2026 CR-V LX, just $279 a month.
Honda makes the cars, Lindsay makes the difference.
During the Honda Spring Event, see lindsayhonda.com for details.
If you get an HOA letter that starts with, "Concerning your garage door," we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we've been transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Hop into savings this spring with Ohio Mulch. For a limited time, save $100 on home delivery at OhioMulch.com. What sets Ohio Mulch apart? Premium pine bark mulch made from southern pine, long-lasting and perfect for hydrangeas and azaleas. Better mulch, better results. Ohio Mulch.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Hey kids, if you don't buckle down in school and do something productive with your free time, this is your future.
You guys ready to play like big boys yet, huh? Maybe pick out your own outfits in the morning?
Listening to Common Man and Timmy.
All right, a couple things for you. Odell Beckham Jr. has apparently passed a physical, had a workout with the Giants. I was going to say he was washed up, but that was appropriate 6 years ago. I don't know what to call him now. Also, a California man is facing theft charges after returning Lego boxes to Target filled with dried pasta. Of course, he took the pieces out. Now, this is, it's funny, right? He did this with $34,000 worth of Lego merchandise.
That is impressive.
This is a racket.
That's dedication. He's physically like, how do you get more than $34,000 of scratch doing that? You just traveling around the countryside?
But can you imagine the next person to buy that box of Legos? Like they go and they buy a present for their kid, and it's like, oh, he wanted the Minecraft Lego, and I bought it for him. Because obviously you shake it. It sounds like a regular Lego thing. They put it right back on the shelf. They're not going to inspect it at Target. Then you get it home, and little Billy opens it up. Oh, yay, Minecraft. And oh, it's Fusilli. Fusilli.
Hey, you got some angel hair there. That's good stuff.
No, you don't put angel hair in there. It's got to be a tubular pasta, like
thick.
a ziti or a rigatoni or
a cavatappi.
Sure,
a
we could
tagliatelle.
even do that. No, again, that's too ribbony.
Too ribbony. Too much.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Timmy time! Timmy has Timmy. He's a little lamb with a lot to learn. Timmy, it's Timmy. He's a handful of trouble at every turn.
All right, Mikey. So in honor of the Sexy Dexy trade to the Cincinnati Bengals, I thought I would take a look back at some of the biggest or wildest, most interesting trades in NFL history. So here we go. Let's begin. I want to start by looking at a few of those trades that opened our eyes as football fans, ones that we can remember pretty well. There's that famous Falcons-Packers trade for Brett Favre.
I'm in town to play the Dolphins, you dumbass.
1992, the Pack spent a first-round draft pick on him, and that certainly worked for Green Bay. Then much later on, the Jets would trade for Brett Favre for a conditional pick that would become a third-rounder after Favre retired. That paved the way for Aaron Rodgers to play in Green Bay, and it excited the sad Jets fans for a bit. They started 8-3 that year before Favre, I think he blew out his bicep, and then he retired again. Then he would wind up playing for the Minnesota Vikings. But we also know that while Brett was with the Jets, he had a little...
That was all about Cox. Fletcher Cox.
There were some things. There were some things that he did, you know, some texting that went on.
Can I play you my favorite Brett Favre highlight?
What do you got?
This is my favorite one. And if my guy Torg is listening out there,
hope it's not recorded over.
This is for you.
Brett Favre goes back to pass. He pumps. Now he fires over the middle. Intercepted. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. It was intercepted by Tracy Porter. I mean, you can take a knee and try a 56-yard field goal. This is not Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl.
That's Paul Allen, Minnesota Vikings radio play-by-play voice, not the Paul Allen from Microsoft or the guy that gets axed in the face by Patrick Bateman.
In American Psycho?
Hey, Paul! Ah! While he's playing him. Hey, you like Huey Lewis in the news, Paul?
Reimer, you know who Huey Lewis is?
Oh, my God.
No.
I think this is their best song. Hip to be square.
He's stupid. That's why.
He's not stupid. He's a clean boy.
He's a clean boy. What's your own damn sheet?
He's working hard back there. All right, there was this famous deal for...
It's my quarterback.
Actually, he wasn't with the Cowboys yet, but Terrell Owens was moving on from the 49ers. Do you remember the details of this trade when T.O. was leaving San Francisco? So I didn't know this. I had to look back into this to remember just this way. So if it wasn't for his dumbass agent, he didn't file the paperwork in time when he was going to forego his last 3 years of his contract in San Francisco to become a free agent. He wanted to go to Philadelphia all along, so he was going to sign there, get the deal, but he didn't file the paperwork. So then San Francisco said, we're going to trade you. We're going to trade you to the Baltimore Ravens. So they traded him to Baltimore for a fifth-round pick. It's a great deal, right?
I remember none of this.
Great deal. So grievances were filed, and so this went through a process. And T.O., as history tells us, ultimately got what he wanted, was not going to play for the Ravens. Just flat out was not going to do it. So they had to rework this, and then they brought in another team to make this into a 3-team deal. So the Niners got defensive end Brandon Whiting. The Ravens got a 5th-round pick instead. And T.O. got to sign his mega deal with the Philadelphia Eagles. Another famous receiver trade.
Great cash, homie.
Randy Moss, 2007. He gets picked up by the Patriots from the Raiders. That was a disaster stint, Randy Moss in Oakland. All it cost New England was a 4th-round pick. Moss went on to have the most prolific receiving season in terms of touchdown catches. He had 23 touchdown catches in 2007.
Well, that was the year.
Yep.
Where the Patriots went undefeated.
And
then Super Bowl
Eli.
No bueno.
Super Bowl Eli got him. He had another great season, or he had 2 more great seasons in 08 and 09, but did not get the Super Bowl ring. Now, if you want to talk about trades that were lose-lose, this one I've seen considered by some to be one of the worst trades of all time, but I think you got to look at how the trade finished. So in September of 2013, the Cleveland Browns shocked everybody by dealing former number 3 overall pick, running back
Trent Richardson
to the Indianapolis Colts. Now, the Browns, I think they saw the writing on the wall in his 3.6 yard per carry average. He wasn't horrible. He approached 1,000 yards, but he wasn't seeing the field.
Timmy,
he wasn't hitting running lanes.
I was
yard
on
per
the
carry
air.
was bad.
I'm doing shows at this point. The fact that the Cleveland Browns were able to get a 1st-round pick for Trent Richardson was highway robbery.
Incredible, right? So the Colts gave up, like you said, a 1st-round draft pick in the next draft, which was ultimately...
With the 22nd pick in the 2014 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Johnny Manziel, quarterback, Texas A&M.
This is better than the movie Draft Day. I'm telling you.
So you got John Gruden referencing Draft Day, which just released. Mel Kiper at one point. He's going to be a great quarterback. I'm pretty high on my list. Number 1 overall pick. Out of Texas A&M. Good kid. Comes from a good family. None of those things are true, Mel. Shut up. So he goes 22 overall. That's what they parlay that pick into, and they take Johnny Manziel. Dear God! And shortly after that, the things that he was up to, nothing good about football. It's a flesh wound. He was a disaster on the field, and clearly off the field was the most important thing. And since we talked about the Browns, I got to bring up one with the Cincinnati Bengals. So sorry, Bengal fan, to bring this one back up, but I got to push it back to 2011. Do you remember how the Carson Palmer era ended in Cincinnati?
I do indeed.
With him threatening to retire, or I'm just not going to play for you ever again. And so he didn't retire, and he didn't show up to camp. He didn't play for the Bengals at all in 2011. And by October, they had sent him to the Oakland Raiders, and that ended his 7-year run in Cincinnati. They were coming off an injury to Jason Campbell. That brings up bad memories again as a Washington Redskins fan, because that was another one of the million quarterbacks. You mentioned Heath Schuler earlier on. There was a Patrick Ramsey out of Tulane. Jason Campbell was a guy they tried to kick the tires on, and that didn't work out. Campbell was probably one of the best quarterbacks in D.C. in between now and Gus Frerotte. He probably was one of the more successful ones.
There? Do you have Shane Matthews?
Shane Matthews Band was your guy, too.
Oh, Shane Matthews had some good moments with the Bears.
Baby. So we had
Danny Werfel?
We had Werfel. We had...
How many more bad Florida quarterbacks can we name?
We had Brad Johnson was great. If you talk about in the Super Bowl era for Washington into today, you'd actually have to say Brad Johnson was one of the tops. Mark Brunell, the slinging lefty.
Was on tail end, though.
He was on the back end.
Yeah.
He might have had one playoff appearance.
We already mentioned Anthony Richardson as a bad Florida quarterback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we were just talking about bad Washington. He was busy. He was tweeting about North Carolina.
Tweeting over here. I don't know why I sound like Ted. Oh, man. I can't do a rhymer. I don't have a rhymer.
So to get Carson Palmer, I didn't tell you the Raiders gave up a 1st and a 2nd-round pick.
The Raiders make some good trades, huh?
That turned into Dre Kirkpatrick and Gio Bernard. So Bengals won that one because Palmer wasn't going to play anymore, and he didn't do anything in Oakland. He then got moved again to Arizona, where he finished his career and did a couple of decent things. So Here's a quick look at some NFL trades.
It's like a
of
little,
yesteryear.
I like this version of Timmy Time.
Yeah, I tried to bring some sanity back to the show today.
I was sitting
Just
over
a
here
small
waiting
dose?
for questions to be
No, we're not
presented.
he's not doing quizzes anymore.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't want to quiz me. I did too good on him.
No quizzing.
I had the ding and the buzzer fully ready.
I know you had it ready.
My baby does the hanky panky.
What does this have to do with anything?
Nothing.
All right, I respect that.
Doing a hanky-panky.
Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
The right 2 lanes now blocked off from an accident southbound east outer belt. That's after Easton Way. About a 2 to 3 minute delay back from Morse. Also an accident on Cleveland Avenue at Bella Via Avenue. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Is water seeping into your basement? Are your basement walls cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement waterproofing experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Say goodbye to car care headaches with Carvenience from Hinderer Motor Company. This is Justin Hinderer. For only $49, we'll pick up your vehicle, leave you with a rental, and return it fully serviced and spotless. No more juggling your schedule or wasting hours at the shop. Carvenience lets you focus on what matters while we take care of all the rest, making life easier. Schedule your service today at HindererMotorCompany.com.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
The rain is coming soon. How can I prepare? My sump pump's getting really old and floods are not that rare.
You're right to think ahead before you're out of luck. I'll check it out with expert care for $37.
Client satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, we put new windows in a Dublin home last week. You wouldn't believe how much new light was let in. Changed the entire mood of the home.
You don't need fancy windows to change the mood of a room, Leslie. Know what else will do that? Wilson's Wicks, my new candle line. Here, smell this one.
Oh, that's bad.
I call it warm tuna salad. It's not for everyone.
Get the windows that can completely change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now.
Tom's Garage Doors. Tom's Garage Doors. When it comes to garage doors, no one knows more.
I started my first business at 12 years old, mowing lawns for about $5 a yard. I thought I was crushing it until my buddy down the street undercut me by $2. But he didn't just cut the price, he cut corners too. That's when I learned if you do the job right, people trust you and integrity beats profit. People care more about how you show up and whether you do what you say you're going to do. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Doors. From garage door repairs to upgrades, we show up, we crush it, and we stand behind every job. We only use the best parts, and the spring's guaranteed to last a lifetime. Because when you care about the people you serve, you work harder and it shows. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Doors today or schedule online at donsgaragedoors.com. And yeah, we still beat the other guy.
Tom's Garage Doors. Tom's Garage Doors. When it comes to garage doors, no one knows more.
Common Sean Man here for Germain Volkswagen. Right now, you get $3,000 over Kelly Blue Book on your trade during the Germain Trade and Upgrade Sales Event at both Germain Volkswagen of Columbus and Germain Volkswagen of Westerville. Plus, during Volkswagen Driver Days, interest rates can't get any lower on the 2026 Volkswagen Atlas and the 2026 Volkswagen Tiguan. Available to qualified customers on approved credit through Volkswagen Financial Services. See dealer for full details. Get started now at GoGermain.com.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, I think I saw a fox on my way in.
Oh, that was the Carfax Carfox. He was congratulating us on our Carfax Top-Rated Service Center Award.
I have always rated Tire Discounters at the very top.
Oh, thanks. So does Carfax. And not just for tires, but for all our services, too.
Alignment, brakes, shocks, and struts, and more.
Yes, sir.
But, Mike, do you think people believe Carfax over me?
Well, you are the Phantom tire buyer.
Exactly.
The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and 32-ounce Yingling drafts for only $4.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour.
You know what I just thought of?
What?
Yeah, I got the smut and filth is going across my timeline again.
Why? Why is that?
The sky is blue and water is wet. I don't know why. I'm not looking for it.
Because you keep clicking on
I'm not
it.
looking for it. Well, Livy Dunn is doing lots of stuff
Let me
right
show
now.
you my algorithm.
Have you seen that ad where Livy Dunn is like pumping some like leggings and it's just her like she's like touching her ankles?
Yes, she's a gymnast.
Good
She's very
God.
flexible.
I'm aware.
Here, it's my algorithm. I got
nice?
home stuff.
Oh, look at that. You got all the AI home stuff.
Yeah. There's no smut in there. You click on yours, you get arrested.
I got a question for you after I'm done with this thought. So I'm thinking, like,
give me my phone back.
Is Paul Skeens, is he like bored? Like, are they bored of their love life with each other at this point? They've been together for such a long time. Is that a thing?
Yes, it's a thing.
Wrap your mind around that.
I understand, but I'm just saying,
wrap your mind around the notion that somebody could be tired of Livy Dunn.
It's not like you and me, okay?
Of course it's not.
If Livy was with us and, it's been several years and we've been there, done that. We've explored the promised land many, many times. And
time again.
She just keeps calling about picking up bread.
Stop at the store.
Oh, like the marriage type of stuff.
And get some bread.
Eventually, you start to daydream about other people.
She makes comments about, what we're doing for dinner the rest of the week.
Absolutely.
And then you make all these suggestions, these lovely suggestions about dinner, and she doesn't like any
sandwiches.
of them. And you ask her what she would like to have for dinner, and she doesn't want to talk about that anymore.
Timmy, a relationship, specifically a marriage, is deeper than just the physical. Okay?
No shit.
just saying. I know Reimer's
you don't
still
say.
New in his relationship. He goes home and she's just waiting, the lingerie on, but the majority of us don't have this.
You still living, Reimer, or are you dying yet?
I'm living. I'm having a good time.
How long you been married?
2.5 years.
Oh, that's the golden years now. You're in it.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think by like year 13 you're going to feel like you die a little bit each day, or
you can't?
Still going to be happy?
Will you leave him alone? He's still under the illusion that this is good.
Look at him smiling over there.
I think I'm going to be fine.
Yeah, we'll see about that, won't we?
I think I'm going to be fine.
So anyway, you said you've got a lot of...
Is that your impression of me now?
Yes, that's right. Hey, North Carolina basketball.
You picked a bad day to fill in, or a bad day to hit send on your Mike Malone tweets.
My favorite action movie is National Treasure.
We got to get you a new gambit of action flicks. Rhymetime. I got to get you a list or something.
This summer, I'm going to need a list or something to just sit and watch movies so I can get caught up with everybody.
The original Die Hard. We could do a whole Timmy Time just on that movie. I told you when I rewatched it for this past Christmas season, I think it is the best action movie of all time. It is just the most well-rounded. It has everything that you would ever want in terms of a star like Bruce Willis, in terms of an unbelievable villain. Did you know that was Alan Rickman's first movie?
I only knew because you've told me about 9 times since you've seen it.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
That's my dad thing now.
My baby
Did you?
does a hanky-panky.
Hey ya, my boyfriend's back.
That's a different song entirely.
My boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey ya, hey now, my boyfriend's back.
That's a different song.
Nothing like when songs from the 50s just pop into your head, huh?
Uh-huh.
So anyway, you've got a lot of the interior design stuff on.
And you have a lot of the
on your phone.
smut on your phone.
No. We're doing better on the smut and the filth front. I got a lot of stand-up comedy. I got a lot of NFL things right now in the algorithm, so that's okay. But I'm going to need your help on a backsplash. I'm going to have to send you a picture.
For the kitchen?
Yeah, I'm going to have to send you a picture of what my countertops are like. It's like
I've been to your house.
It's like
I know
speckled beige.
I know what the countertops are.
But we have like the main room is like a nice navy and white, like white baseboard ceilings with navy paint. So there's some navy paint in the kitchen as well on the walls, but I want to cover that all up because I need to have a backsplash. And I'm wondering what kind of tile color is going to best fit that. And I want to paint the cabinets a nice pure white too.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
You gonna change out the granite too, or keep the granite?
No, the countertops are going to stay because I've got like the sink that's built in, and I don't want to mess with that. Just want to upgrade appliances, do a little backsplashy.
We could probably get you a deal on a sink. Timmy Hall here for Sinks R Us.
I understand I could get a sink, but if I get a sink, the sink, it's like the Corinthian countertop. The sink is built in to the countertop. So you can't just replace the sink. It's all got to go, baby. And I don't want to do that. Homie, don't play that game.
My
Hit the thing.
boyfriend back in. You're gonna get in trouble.
The Back Page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
We don't use that phrase enough. Homie, don't play that.
No, you use it quite enough, man.
Not used enough. So I'm looking at some other trades that both our teams were involved with. And I had one that I pinned that revolved around the Chicago Bears. We mentioned this guy earlier in the show. Rick Meyer, the Rick Meyer trade to the Bears. Does this bring up any painful memories for you?
I mean, he's just one of many bad Bears quarterbacks. He went from the Seahawks to the Bears.
He sucked for Seattle. He was a draft bust.
He was a draft bust.
And
Notre Dame guy.
You guys gave the Seahawks a first-round draft pick after his lousy seasons in Seattle. Hoping that something would happen, and guess what? It didn't. And that first-round pick turned out to be Sean Springs for Seattle, the great Buckeye. And then my pick that was bad for the Redskins was the draft move they made to get RG3 and the 3 first-round picks that they sent just to move up 4 positions from 6 to 2. And then later on, one of the great mustaches in the game, Jeff Fisher, brought all of those guys that they won in those draft picks. They actually turned that into 6 players, and he put them all out for a coin toss 2 years later in a game in D.C. against the Redskins. That was a nice move.
Thank you, Reimer. Appreciate it, buddy. I had fun. Thank you, Timmy.
Thank you, Mike.
What?
That was not in the system.
It was.
There's no way.
It was.
Gonna be in trouble.
Hey, my boyfriend's back. Maybe don't be such a sloot.
1963, the Angels.
Buckeye show's next. They'll do more of this. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Southbound East Outer Belt, 2 right lanes are still blocked from an accident after Easton Way. A little bit of slow traffic still in that area from Morse Road. And eastbound 670, also an accident on the off-ramp to Cleveland Avenue. This report is sponsored by Sunsetter. With a Sunsetter awning, turn your patio into a cool shaded retreat. Up to 20 degrees cooler with the push of a button. And right now, save $350 at sunsetter.com. That's sunsetter.com. Life's better under a Sunsetter. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.